Step right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. Have you ever watched a horror cow? They scam, they sob, they're screaming now. They scam, they cry, they'll freak you out. You blink once, they're in your house. Come chat about it, we keep it real. Spill your tea, say what you feel. We see the snakes, we see the snakes. We call the lies right to their face. Step right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. We got laughs and jokes and fights, but it cuts deep late at night. This place gets dark, don't get shaken. Guard your soul, don't let it get taken. Step right up, join the line. The drama circus, rain or shine. Scammers and grifters everywhere, they need help, gummy bears. It's so sad, the pitiful life leave you broke, bleeding inside. Alex will tell y'all what y'all need to hear. Pull that mask off, make it crystal clear. Come on in and wipe your dirty feet. Grab a drink, maybe something sweet. Oh yeah, right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. We got laughs and jokes and fights, but it cuts deep late at night. This place gets dark, don't get shaken. Guard your soul, don't let it get taken. Step right up, join the line. The drama circus, rain or shine. Round and round the story spin. Who's the victim? Who's the villain? Watch your heart, watch your mind, lead the trash, but keep your spine. Step right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. We got laughs and jokes and fights, but it cuts deep late at night. This place gets dark, don't get shaken. Guard your soul, don't let it get taken. Step right up, join the line. The drama circus, rain or shine.
Hello, you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. Let me know if you can hear me okay, because it says that my browser blocked something. So, as long as you can hear me, we'll get right into it. But hello, how are you guys? Let's see. I'm waiting to see before I say anything. Hey, Grandma. Well, I'll say hello to you guys. Drama circus, isn't it, dude? Hey, little bit. Hey, Grandma. Okay, awesome. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Marlena. Hey, Neat Noodle. Little bit. Grandma Sherry, good to see you. Little Red. Hey, Kim. Coffee and Skeletons. Adrian, Tess. That girl, Coffee. Carol, Angie, good to see you guys. Oh, little bit. Thank you. Oh my God, StreamYard is notifying us when you guys gift those things in the chat. That's cool. Thank you, little bit. Let's see. Bendy, Vanessa, good to see you guys. That Ellen. What are you guys up to, dude? It has been a couple days. So I've been so busy. I've been at the beach and stuff, and we were just doing so much. I was helping my mom, like, let me just start my share screen because to get me, I hate this big thing, and StreamYard got rid of my little box. But anyways, I was helping my mom with her new beach house, and oh my God, it was exhausting because it was just a lot of stairs, a lot of cleaning, stuff like that. So after I got back, it was like we took some time to have some fun at the beach, but we really did more work than anything. And after I got back, I was the kind of exhausted where you're like so exhausted you really can't do anything else. It takes like a day where your muscles are sore and stuff. Hold on, you guys. There we go. Hey Feather, hey Aries, hey Amber, hey you guys. I saw Jen was live this morning and I shared it, but I missed it. Hey Miss Momikins, and I hate that I missed it. You guys go check it out. It's on my community tab. So yeah, I was so exhausted. I was like sore and all, it took me like 2 days to recover and get back to homeostasis, like normal, calm, just where I could come on and have a conversation. And oh my God, like every time I would check in to see like what has happened, look at clip channels, different stuff, every single time it would be a million more things. So you're right, drama circus is really accurate. We're going to talk about some things. Hey Boots, and you guys, I don't even need to tell you. Feel free to say whatever, but I will tell you this. I do know there's a ton of drama that is popped off regarding different creators and the family of Sebastian Rogers. Now, this is not personal and it's not, I like some of the creators involved. I don't like some of them involved, whatever. It doesn't have to do with that. I've just been like really disappointed. You know what I mean? That this type of drama is happening like around this case. And it's, I'm not going to get into that part very much. We're going to talk about some things going on, but some of it I think is just not helpful to discuss, like things that really weren't supposed to be public, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want to make it messier. It's involving family members of the missing. I'm just disappointed that it gets to that point. You know what I mean? Just like in general, not even in these people, just like in the fact that it happens, that this is like I don't know, the landscape. You know what I mean? So that's been one thing, when I've checked in looking to see what's going on. That's kind of the vibe, right? A lot of shit going down. And yeah, it's just like kind of disheartening. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I just don't know. I think some of it is not really helpful to commentate over. There are a few things I want to talk about. We talked last time I was live over here about the different lawsuits that were happening. I know that there's another lawsuit Nick the Hat filed against Barbecue Lady and Granny. It didn't just get filed the way I understand it. I had seen comments, or I had seen talk about it for a couple of days, like in here and there, So yeah, it didn't just get filed, but I guess it just became where people I haven't looked at it. I don't feel like I have really an opinion to give on it without actually looking at it. That would be fucking stupid. So that's where I'm at with that. But again, it's more court cases, more lawsuits. I mean, you're already in the middle of litigation with these people, and I don't know. I don't, I don't know. But again, I need to see it before I can like in detail and really like read it and absorb it and take it in order to have an opinion. Now, reality, oh, girls. I was thankful right before this live. I saw Chica and Madison both uploaded a clip of her going off at BTM. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God, something like I can laugh about. So we're going to play that. I'm excited to watch it. We're going to play from Madison's channel because it's a longer clip. However, I really enjoy both of those channels. Yeah, so I can't wait to watch that with you guys. I want to watch Jen's video, but that case kind of makes me sick to my tummy. I have to be selective about the true crime I watch. I understand that. I really do. And yeah, but I do know this. Jen will handle it with the utmost respect. That's the thing. It's like, dude, these are real people. We got some web sleuth stuff we're going to talk about tonight too. But these, I'm really sick over the state of affairs. Like, it's just, I've been talking about this long before what's happening right now. Like, watching at and following along and very closely paying attention to what's happening in true crime will beat your soul down. If you have one, if you have a heart and soul, eventually it can really get to you. Unless you have one and you're really good at turning it off. But everybody I've known that I've been close with that looks in detail at these things also, has been affected by it. And then you see the way that people treat these things. People use these aren't to some creators. Again, some creators will handle things with the utmost respect. And even I think you could get wrapped up in bullshit and still try to do that, right? But there are some that this is literally just a way to build a fucking platform. This is a way, these are not people, not cases, not real tragedies, not real trauma, not nothing. It's bullshit on the computer and a way for me to build a name for myself, to build a channel. And that is really unfucking fortunate. So. I didn't get to watch it all, Aries. I watched a minute of it and then I thought, okay, I'm going to wait and watch. I was really busy anyway. So, yeah, I enjoy her. I just haven't been the same with true crime for about 3 years now. I'm so sorry, that girl. Thank you, Wolfie, for dropping those. You are the best. She did? Oh my gosh, I didn't hear that either. So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch some web sleuth stuff. I was gonna say I got sidetracked, but so after this, Nick the Hat files another lawsuit. This is the lawsuit sector or community, okay? At this point. I heard a clip, I heard Granny say, rather, that Brittany was served her interrogatories today or something along those lines. Let me see if I can grab that little. Well, I'm not going to play it anyways, but anyway, the basics is that she either was served. That's what the only thing I was not clear about. She either was served or will be. What is her name? I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh. Ah, I just saw a post. Actually, I think I saved it. Let me see here. Yes, I did. Megan VR. Why can I not think of her name? I've known Megan. I don't know. My brain is just short circuiting, you guys. I've known her for a long time. And I like Megan, but she, she made a post that said, how was that knock on the door? Make sure to respond this time, as a PS, like at the end of her post. So it makes me think maybe she was they tried to serve her and they couldn't. But regardless, the financial forensic interrogatories, what's going to happen? How's that going to play out? Is she going to respond? Doubt it, very seriously. But I'd rather talk to B Tim over reality, Aries says. Thank God for clip channels. I can't watch it all and I don't want to. So I'm thankful for them. Girl, me too. Like, I'm so fucking thankful too that I'm interested in the drama in the LCU because it's a good escape from here. It's a good escape because some of the stuff here is just, I don't know. Number one, there's far more real life type stuff that happens over this way, but also when it's connected in any way to true crime, it's just ick, right? And well, that's what we talk about all the time. So I don't know. It's nice to have a place where I can be interested in and pay attention to some drama that's away from here. So I'll be very busy and won't have time to watch much of anything. And then once I do have time, I want to keep up with both places. So I'm super fucking thankful for the clip channels. That was a long-winded way to say that. By the way, y'all, I'm drinking this Willie Nelson's thing I got at the beach. It's like hemp-derived little THC beverage. However, it's really low milligrams. It's not really gonna, I guess if you had a really low tolerance, it could affect you. But I wouldn't, 10 milligrams is really not much of anything. But it also has L-theanine and CBG and CBD and some other things in it. So it's not really that tasty though, but we'll see how it works. Maybe that's why my brain's like, no, girl, shh, not today. Hush. Hey, body. See, now that Jen told me, like she said it and related it to a song or something. It's stuck in my head. Now I'm not gonna have trouble. My brain just would not read your name right. I'm so fucking sorry because it's not new to me either, dude. Oh, thank you, that girl. That was so much fun. It really was. All right, let's try to. It's so easy for someone to get sucked into garbage without realizing what is happening by the sharks of YouTube. It happened to me, and you feel so ashamed. I didn't realize what I had done. Okay, so I just want to say something real quick. Lil Red, you've been a part of my community long before that case happened. I know that you got wrapped up with some people and you were just changing the filters on a photo to see if anything stuck out, like contrast. That's the way I understand it. But regardless, at the end of the day, I'm not getting into all that. You got wrapped up with the wrong people, in my opinion. And I think you're a good girl, and I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad that you see it now too, because I just remember us talking so much about like Chris and Katie and just everything back in the day. But Lil Red brought up something to me earlier, and I think it's interesting. I want to ask you guys, do you think that it's possible to make and have real friends on or from YouTube? I am really curious. I want to know what all you guys think. Angie, I'm not a fan of these lawsuits either. I can't, ugh, flawed suits. For me, I was thinking about it today. It would take a whole hell of a lot to bring a lawsuit onto somebody because you hear people threaten it all the like you'll hear people threaten it over just bullshit. It's like, do you have no life? Because I'm not trying to spend that much of my time and energy and effort on that. It would, it would be a huge undertaking. Hey, Jonesy. One thing we can say about reality, she is a ride or die, that's for sure. Um, Coffee and Skeletons, I gotta say, like, I don't now I wanna hear this because she's threatening an RO on B10, which is pretty crazy over YouTube commentary, unless I've fucking missed something. But, for the most part, I see her as pretty innocent and, what do you call that? Like, naive or just she's I think she's very naive, and I think she's trying to stand up for her friend, which she feels like that's the right thing to do, and she's being dogpiled and that kind of stuff. There are times when I could really criticize her commentary on true crime and stuff like that, and really like I could get into that. But at the end of the day, I think that she's not that bad. There's some really bad people out here. You know what I mean? And she gets a lot of shit she doesn't necessarily deserve, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but I'm not here to talk about and make fun of or use people's disabilities against them in an argument. That's not how you win an argument, anyways. But just one second, you guys. I can see through the window that there's a little person not listening to me about being on the game. So just one second. I'm so sorry. But hey, it is what it is. This is real life. One second. Okay. Reality. Bless her heart. And yes, I mean that in the most southern way. These lawsuits are out of hand. It's unbelievable. It really is. So icky. Trying to get to the bottom. Yes, Miss Mamakins. And I do that too. And I have some like political ish news stuff I watch too. And I'm big on cooking, baking, makeup, skincare. I have a lot of stuff that I'll watch, like YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, and they make videos, and I'll just save it and watch it later. I wanted to try that Willie Nelson stuff. I don't like the flavor that much, to be honest, but I'm a big fan of L-theanine and THC and CBD together, especially because if THC makes you paranoid, and I'm talking about even hemp derived, it's illegal in almost every state. It can be really helpful for illnesses and different stuff like that. But if THC makes you paranoid, that CBD paired with it really helps that. Random, but it is what it is. Jen, I have another one in there too that I can't wait to try, a new Calypso lemonade. All right, I'm way fucking behind and I ask y'all a question and I want to hear what you say. I have real friends. Let's see. I have real friends from YouTube, but not this community. Same thing, not this community, a small handful. Yeah, it is extreme. Agree. And RO isn't to get someone to shut up about you. That's what these people who are so fucking quick to run their mouths without fucking even taking a damn second to think. And RO is meant for if you're in physical danger. It's to protect you. It's not to get someone to be quiet. That is why you would go and get take out a civil suit on them, right? But come on, bro. Okay, Wolfie. I think you can make friends here. Yes, I made real friends here. One came here after my surgery for a week to take care of me. Others I've known 6 to 8 years. It's hard too because of bad apples. Now, not in this sector, Body says, but I'm not in any of the discords and I float around too much. I think it's cool that you float around. You know what I mean? I like people that are willing to look at everything. I have to I need to see all sides of something, so I can't stand where the people that, if it's their favorite creator, let's support any and everything they do. They're never wrong. If it's someone I hate, who cares what happens? Go real life on them. Who cares? Like that kind of stuff. I know you can have real, genuine friendships made on social media, but it takes time. And if your friendship is based on hate for another, it probs won't make it for a long time. Well, a lot of people say that YouTube isn't for friends, and that, I understand why Lil Red initially asked me this. I believe you can make friends. We're going to get into listen to reality. We need some lighthearted. I need to laugh for a second because, but I have made several real true friends on here. I've been on here for 5 years now or something, and some of the friends that I have go back to the beginning. There's been ups and downs. I've met some of them in real life. I would say, I don't know. I consider myself to be friends with a few people on here, real friends. Now, are there different levels to friendship? Do you have your closest, and then it goes out from there? Of course. But I think I have real friendships on every level from the closest, right? To just being friends, but not being super close. I don't know. That's just me. Yes. Bendy, you wanna come? Oh my god. So I was gonna ask you after I saw the reality thing, but then I was like, "Dude, she's probably because the day of the week, um, not available." But let me drop the link just in case you want to, if you're being serious. Oh, Woofy. I was literally thinking of you as one of the people when I thought the closest of the closest. And that is the truth. There are so many things that uh it just goes so much deeper than this. This is nothing. This is not even really relevant in some of the relationships that I have at all. I mean, we might talk loosely about what's happening, but it goes far deeper than that. So it makes it so much harder for people who actually need ROs. Yes, CBD is actually sold in certain head shops and dispensaries as a come down. If you've smoked too much weed, taken too much edibles, there are high dose CBDs you can get to come down. But if you mix them together, at a 1-to-1 ratio or something, you still totally feel the edibles, but you don't get that paranoid feeling. I think all edibles can give you that slightly just for the first few minutes as they kick in. But, in my experience anyways, which is a lot of experience, I'm just saying, um, But dude, I love this channel because I used to really talk to my audience, even on True Crime Lives at the end about all sorts of shit and real life shit too. But I would feel bad about it. So I love being able to just talk to you guys. All right. Bendy, I dropped the link if you want to come up. If you don't, that's okay. Tell her she's a little backed up on chat. Yeah, I'm way backed up. Okay, so let's get into it. This is the deal. We are going to talk about this reality and Brittany clip. Like I said, I do want to get Jen's opinion on these interrogatories going out. What does she think is going to happen? Um, uh, I would like to see an example of what those look like, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it. So, again, if you didn't hear me, Granny had mentioned that Brittany was sent her interrogatories today. And that is like taking an account, a very detailed account of how much money you make versus how much money you spend, that kind of thing. So I don't see that. I don't see her responding, but I think that eventually you can get in trouble for doing that. So yeah, I'm interested to see what she says about that. And then I have a little web sleuth clip I want to play. But yeah, as for all the drama, it's been fucking going down. I'll wait for Bendy to start this video. And like I said, I'm just really fucking disappointed. I was really proud of you, Johnson. Though I gotta say this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. I heard you say that you realized that you took a step back and realized that mentioning that whole call situation was like being exploitative. I don't know how to say that word. Exploiting the case. And I was like, damn, I like one person in this whole thing, and maybe others too, because I haven't listened to everything, but it's just nice to hear somebody be like, dude, I was wrong for that, which you do a lot, but also, I don't know. I just appreciated that for real. Because I'm so disappointed that this drama this whole thing has blown up. And now, and look, the parents have played their parts at being in this drama. But they are at being in drama period and stuff, right? But they're in the middle of they're in the middle of a traumatic fucking situation, dude. And I'm not here to, I mean, why are they even here in the first place? Because of that, right? And I'll like, I'm not going to judge them because of that. So, Bendy's here. Let's see. But I was really happy to see a reality clip because of all the stuff, because it feels heavy and gross. It's just gross and disrespectful, and disappointing.
It's a mess. It's
Yeah.
a mess. Hey, I haven't seen this clip. I haven't seen this clip. So this is going to be, y'all going to get ODB up here. Old Dirty Bendy. Raw.
I can't wait because I haven't seen it either. But I was just saying before you came up, like, I'm not going to get into all that drama happening between these, but I am disappointed that it's like this big thing with these parents involved and stuff and all the different stuff that's like more and more. It just keeps escalating, and it just sucks like that it's connected to a case like that. You know what I mean? It really fucking, it does. So.
Oh, yeah. Is my fan bothering you guys?
No, it's not.
Okay. It is hotter than the 5th layer of hell in this apartment. I'm not even going to lie. It's hot outside, but they still haven't come to fix this AC. And
yeah, dude, I don't know how you're making it.
I mean, I'm doing it. I'm crabby about it. I'm not happy. I haven't had to wait on an AC guy for 21 years. So
yeah,
I know. I'm annoyed.
But before we move on, let me just finish addressing this. So
Yes.
about Jones and Dunya Business says, I'm super impressed with Jones and how she handled her live the other day. So much respect. And I feel the same way. I haven't heard everything. Like I said, there's a lot I know I'm missing, and I'm well aware of that. That's another reason I can't give opinions, like genuinely. But when I heard her say that, I'm just like, dude, I'm fucking proud of her. Like, I just felt like reflecting like that is good. You know what I mean? And let me see what Joneson said back to that, and then we can get going. She said, I'm still scrambling around in my brain. It's okay when we fuck up. I wish others can take that same accountability and stop worrying about showing off the nasty shit each other does. Yeah. And it's like, and this is all over, not just here, but it's a lot of, you did this, well, you did this, well, then, and the what they're doing is overlapping people doing the same things that they're, it's just, it's yeah, I agree with you. I like when people can take accountability. Like I said, there are people I like involved in the whole thing and people I don't, and at the end of the day, yeah, it's just that. I'm disappointed, but also it's okay to fuck up sometimes, like, and we all do, and it's how you handle it after that that really matters. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It sometimes there are times when the fuck up is so severe that an apology just ain't going to do enough.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
true. Yeah.
there are,
Oh,
but
it's
for the,
there sometimes it takes years and years of making
yeah,
up, like, but I'm
yeah,
just saying, just not even the apology, just seeing people reflect, like, seeing that is a good thing, like, I appreciate
yeah.
that.
But I would say in general, generally speaking, yes, it's, it's not, usually it's not the fuck up. It's how you handle it. If you're humble and you're like, look, I fucked up,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
exactly,
I won't do it
exactly.
again. I'll work so hard not to do it again. And I'm not going to say anymore, and I'll just show you that I'm not going
Somebody
to
being
do it
humble
again.
goes a long way too. That
Yeah.
goes a long fucking way for me.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
Kim and I saw Body had said something too about like they're in the wrong community. They're desperate. They trust the wrong people, and I mean, I think
It's
that's happened. We've
that's
seen it with
exactly
Seth.
it.
We've seen. Mm-hmm.
That's it. Think about it. Think about it. You guys empty your heads of all of your YouTube knowledge and experience. Think about your very first day that you came on YouTube. Okay. If you had a message that you wanted to get out to the largest number of people, what would you do? You would type in the search bar, you would type in Sebastian Rogers, and then YouTube will do what YouTube does. And it usually lists the videos or the lives that have the most views first. That's just how it works. YouTube is a business. I ain't shaming you, YouTube. And so what if you wanted to get the message out, where would you go? You would say, "Oh my God, this live or this video has," and
Mm-hmm.
think about, to us, when you really think about it in the scheme of things, 10,000 views on a video is a lot, but there are people who have millions of views. You know what I'm saying? But if you
Yep.
don't know, 10,000 sounds like a lot. And
Yeah.
so you look but you have no idea. All you think, well, 10,000 people wouldn't watch it if it's ass, right? So, except for Prime. Don't ever look at on Prime when you're going to watch a movie. This is just sage advice from somebody who has. Allie might be a risk taker on the snacks and the drinks, but I'm a movie risk taker, and I will watch shit. Okay, if it looks like it's halfway decent, but those Prime reviews is lies. I don't know how 3,000 people can give something 3.5 or 4 stars, knowing it's worth 1.5, maybe 2. Okay, so you can't be trusting those.
Don't trust the movie reviews. Bendy would know. And hey, Anyanka, and hey, hoodies. And Anyanka said, I'm here for ODB.
Oh, dirty Bendy.
It's funny. All right. So what else was that? Oh, I wanted to ask you this too before we listen to reality, which I'm so
Okay.
excited for something not as serious to like kind of laugh at. He makes me laugh. You make me laugh. But before we get there,
Okay.
Granny said today that she and I do have the clip, but it's not necessary to pull it up. It's just very quick and simple. She said that she sent Brittany the financial interrogatories today. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Brittany. And she said that she sent them to Bri
Okay.
And Megan had made a post talking to Brittany. I don't remember what else the post was about. I do have it here. She said, show proof that Jess ever called her supporters pay pigs. She was speaking about another creator, Natasha Cooper, and how that's me adding that, and how I think that's it, right? But anyways, and how
I
that
don't
creator
think
treats their
Natasha, I
subs.
don't recall Natasha ever calling people that.
But didn't Jess used to say that about Natasha, or am I wrong?
You
Maybe
know
I'm
what?
misremembering. Actually, I don't know.
I don't honestly. I don't actually remember now. It's
Me neither.
possible,
But
but
it
I don't
sounds very
remember for sure.
familiar. Yeah, and and it sounds very familiar, though. I do remember this coming up because there was a debate, like, did the person actually call him that? I
Yeah.
remember that. But anyways, so Jess she said show proof Jess did that. I guess Brittany said she did. And then she adds at the end, P.S. How was that knock on the door? Make sure to respond this time. So maybe she didn't get
Megan VR, the shade of it all, madam. The shade.
So
But I like a little shade. And also, Megan VR was behind Crama Baby, and I don't give a rat's fat kneecap what anybody says. Mine and Allie's Crama Babies, the cutest.
they are so freaking cute. But okay, what do you think's going to happen when Brittany gets these financial interrogatories? And yeah, what do you expect? I don't expect her to answer, which I know you will get in trouble with the courts, but I don't know. Yeah, what are you expecting? I don't really know how that works either.
I mean, all I'll say is this, Brittany, please, if you don't listen to anything else that I ever say to you, and I know you're grown and don't need advice. This is not advice. This is a suggestion. For the love of Pete, respond. You have to respond. If you don't respond, you will be held in contempt of court. Please respond.
Yep.
Please just be honest. I know it sucks. I know this isn't what you wanted and all that. And I'm not even going to get into the bottom. I mean, the truth of the matter is, Brittany, this is not something Jessica did to you. You initiated this when you sent the C&D. That's how it goes. Right. You asked for a dollar amount. She responded to your attorney. It is what it is. We've been through this. I've already said all the things, but you must respond. If you don't respond, Jess's lawyers will request that you be in some type of trouble. And the thing of it is, do I think that you will absolutely face jail time? Probably not initially, but if you don't answer and you waste the court's time, the judge is just going to get pissed. You need to answer these, and you need to answer them truthfully.
Yep. And if you don't, your ass,
you will face consequences. You absolutely will face consequences. Let's just Google out.
Okay. And let me ask you while you're doing it real quick. Does it become public information? I genuinely don't know.
I don't know that either. I'll look it up though.
Okay. Avoidance does not make things disappear. That is so true. I think it's like a coping mechanism. You know what I mean? People just think avoiding, and I don't know. Bindi is getting it. For giving her advice.
Give it to me, Woofy. All right. So here is what the Googles has to say. AI overview. Let me read it in my professional lawyer voice. Ignoring interrogatories, written questions sent during a lawsuit's discovery phase can lead to severe legal penalties. Consequences range from monetary fines and waived rights to losing the case entirely via a default judgment. The opposing party will typically follow that's not right. They wrote A, it's an escalating path to force compliance. Motion to compel. The opposing party will ask the judge to issue a court order commanding you to answer. Commanding. You hear that? Commanding. Not requesting, commanding. Sanctions and fines. If the judge agrees, you may be ordered to pay the opposing. Well, this has already happened. Pay the opposing party's fees or court costs incurred while filing the motion. You'll have to pay extra attorney's fees and fines, is what that means. Evidence preclusion. The judge may rule that you cannot use specific evidence, documents, or witnesses to support your case. That doesn't matter in this place, in this situation. That does not apply. Let's see.
Is it public record?
Let's see.
And I don't think it should be. And I don't think it will be, but it could be, I suppose. So I don't know. But I know you can ask for certain things when you're in the court process and you actually show up. You can ask for certain things to be sealed or whatever. We saw that with Vanessa with Unmasking, the lawsuits she went through. She had some things sealed. So I know that can happen. But yeah.
Let's look. In a civil case, become public record. Here we go. Let's actually go a step further in Pennsylvania. There we go.
Miss Mamakins, I truly think it's a coping mechanism. Just knowing her and seeing her, like, sorry, I was chewing on a gummy, but knowing her and seeing her ignore and kind of other things, like when mods have criticism, when a friendship is like on the edge and that friend wants to like hold her to task, just watching her
now
ignore that kind of stuff and some of the hearings, I just believe she might. But go ahead.
I'm fitting to get on some kind of watch list, y'all, because here comes Google trying to be helpful. If you're asking about a specific case, tell me what type of civil case is it? E.g., personal injury, contract dispute, family law. Are you trying to find interrogatory answers or prevent your own from being seen? It says do not automatically become public record. But these are talking about, let's see, interrogatories in a civil case. What did she have?
Tracy, thank you so much. Declaratory judgment. Thank you, Tracy. StreamYard is showing us those little gifts now, so that's cool. So we can say thank you. But yeah, this reality clip is 11 minutes long, dude. So buckle up, bro.
Okay. All right. In Pennsylvania, interrogatories do not automatically become public record during the discovery phase of a civil case, including declaratory judgments. Written questions and answers are exchanged directly between the parties. They are only filed with the court and become public record if they are submitted as exhibits, such as supporting documents for a summary judgment motion. So,
LFT, it's so good to see you. She said, putting it kindly, she's the thoroughbred of fools. Or insert your preferred adjective. Your LFT's always so like punctual and just clear. I don't know. The way you talk is really
proper.
Nice and smart and proper. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. And nice and smart. Jesus fuck. All right, you ready? Thank you again, Tracy.
Yes.
Are you ready to hear this? All right.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Now, am I missing something where B-Tim is like really stalking Brittany and reality because she is screaming? What I did here was like the first minute of Chica's video. And what I did here was her like, something about need to get an RO on you. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, he's literally pretty tame and he gives commentary. Like, or am I missing something? I don't know. Like, because maybe I'm missing something, but he just gives commentary on what is happening, right? And I don't know.
I don't know what he said recently, so I have no idea what this is in reference to. So let me hear what she says.
Okay.
And let me see if I can pick up some context.
All right, here we go. I just want to laugh at her yelling at people. That's really it. And then I have web sleuths yelling at people, and I just want to laugh at that because all of this
yell
drama
at people from the panel, that always works. That always turns out great.
And I know, Bindi, you're feeling like me with like all the other drama that's happening is so heavy, disappointing, just hard to watch.
I made myself go live today. I was like, nope, no. Remember when we had that live when we were talking about Brittany putting on her big girl panties? And I said, I don't care if she puts on her big girl panties or big girl pajamas or whatever, but she needs to take her ass to bed. I gave myself the same speech, but just do it. Just get on your live
Maybe FSU. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Here we go, Bendy.
All right.
Throwing out there, hoping it sticks. But I've got questions. Thank you, Extra Pickles, for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for your support.
Tracy.
Hi, Mr. Tim. Good to see you. All right, let's do this. Had no problem showing up on her panel to give her side. And you're an idiot, and says, "Raise why I don't call out truth because I don't fucking watch him." And you know that. Because I don't watch him.
That's a lie. That
Why
was
don't
a
you call
lie.
out Nick? Hold on, guys. Give me just. Everybody remembers this. So
Bear
this whole
with me one
narrative,
minute.
I was just a troll pretending to be
Hold
friends
on.
with people. No, you weren't. And you're a liar for that. And it's sad
Right,
that's the excuse
Lil
you came
Red.
up with. It's sad that's the excuse you came up with. Because it's not a flattering one. Does it happen to co-sign with a CPS visit? Anybody know? That's why she did what she did. And then call my cops and tell them I recorded calls. Do that next. Just like you called Brittany's cops and had a great conversation with them. What was the date of that phone call to the cops? Does it happen to co-sign with a CPS visit? Anybody know? Asking for a non-friend.
Oh God, I just wanted to listen to Reality Yell. This clip is like I said, I listened to Chica's, which starts with, it's shorter. So unless you have a comment, I'm gonna just keep listening and waiting for, because this stuff is. Yeah, some of it is about YouTube drama and Brittany and stuff like that, but some of it is so closely related to this case with personal stuff about the family, shocking stuff that was so hard to hear, making people cry, just all this stuff I don't want to get into.
Right.
It feels ick to me. I just
Right.
don't want to.
Right.
Okay, let's keep going.
Wait a minute. Did she not already
Here we go.
state that she had
No.
contacted your police department?
She had, I know she called my police department.
Yes, we know that, but
We know
the
that.
cosign?
But now Granny's saying, what was the date of that police call? Did that go along with a certain CPS call too, as
see.
well? So I'm asking, I'm just going to come right out and ask that Nonsense address that.
All right, that's
tell-
it.
Yeah.
I'm going to this one because, like I
Okay.
said, it starts with it. All right, here we go.
All
Dare
right.
you? Section 107 of
I'm going to share
Copyright
both
Act
channels in the
1976.
chat right now.
Now let the
though.
chaos begin.
Pickles, we understand. We understand for you, hon.
Yeah.
He's a dude. He's on the internet doing what? He's in woman's drama. He's supporting who?
Whoa.
I'm speaking on behalf of everybody who is getting sick and tired of beat him. I'm not afraid of you, motherfucker. I am sick and tired of Brittany's kids. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
Oh.
Whoa.
Me.
He
I'm
really is.
done. I'm done. Brittany, I'm done with him. He knows
Alright.
nothing about your baby.
I
He's
know.
never seen her.
I'm just trying
He
to
needs
figure
an
out.
RO. He needs an RO. He's creepy.
I'm just trying to figure out what he's talking about. My 13-year-old son.
I'm sorry. He needs an RO. He needs an RO. He's creepy. Her tone of voice just was funny. It's not necessarily what she
What
said.
she's saying is not funny, obviously. Screaming
Yeah.
screaming from a panel that somebody needs an RO because they're creepy is not funny. But it's the way that she does it. Okay, first of all, like, what have y'all done to reality? Y'all had done broke this woman. I'm just going to tell you because like 6 months ago, she spelt out the cuss words. Okay. Now you got this hoe out here dropping the motherfucker, the fucker, the piece of shit, all of it. She dropped like 4 F-bombs and a shit.
6
Y'all have-
months ago, she spelled out the cuss
She
word.
did. Y'all broke
so
this.
funny.
Y'all broke this hoe. Look what you've done. Now she's cussing.
Oh, dear God.
In reality, please go back and listen to this clip. Your mic is crackling. I don't know I don't know if it's your mic, if it's your headset, if the air or your earbuds or what. You got it plugged in and it's, the wires wonky or whatever, but it is crackling. No, people are not lying to you. It's not a trap. It's not a trick. Nobody's trolling you, telling you that your mic is crackling. They're telling you the fucking truth. It's crackly as hell. You sound like you're giving your sermon over the top of a fucking fire. It sounds like kindling popping back there.
Yeah. Real Body says V10 went in pretty hard on her. Hey, I think.
Hey.
I'm curious what he said because she's like, he doesn't know your baby or whatever. Like, I don't know because I thought he didn't really
Look
like.
at me.
I don't
Look at the picture.
know.
Me
And
too.
then-
She's all squawky. Me too. I've had enough of you, you motherfucker. She's so mad.
you don't actually hear her like this a lot. Like, I don't know, but she's very angry. Her tone of voice is funny. I can't help it. Also, come on, this is lolcow behavior. Screaming about an RO because of reviews from shit on YouTube. Unless somebody is literally a danger to you, where you are going to be physically hurt by them, that is not what it's for. It's
Right.
not to get someone to not talk about you. It's not to get someone who's telling lies, who's slandering you, who any of the shit, right?
Yeah, it's a restraining order. It's to restrain them from coming near you. It's not a shut the fuck
Yeah.
up order. Okay?
And it doesn't even make you shut up. There are
It
some that we've
doesn't.
seen that have, but some that they are allowed to. It depends on the judge and the state, but it's not an all-encompassing, oh, they can't speak about you, they can't criticize you. We have a First Amendment, like, so it's
Right. Like, okay.
it's a fine line there.
It is. And here's the deal. Okay. I don't know what B. Tim said that fucking put a bee in her bonnet.
Hey, Coco.
But look, here's the deal. I'm not going to tell another grown person what they should or shouldn't talk about. Would I do it? No, I wouldn't talk about it. I know she puts it out on the internet. I know she talks about things that are going on in her home very openly. And that is where, you
Yeah.
know, the line is different for everybody. And so for me, would I have anything to say about her parenting choices? No, they're her parenting choices. It is what it is.
Yeah, but
And
also,
I'm just
like,
to the point. I'm also sorry, Allie. Go ahead, babe.
no, go ahead. No, I want to hear. Finish.
I'm also to the point with Brittany where, you know, if you say anything, you know, I'm not going to say, how should I put this? It then becomes fodder for her and content for her, the rebuttal. And, you know, so what it's just a cycle that, you know,
Yeah.
I'm over it. You know what I mean?
I'm over it
And
too. Definitely.
it is what it is. You know, he said what he said, but you know, I didn't hear what he said, so I'm not gonna comment on what he said because I didn't hear it. Would I speak on her parenting? No, because then she just gets up there and, you know, y'all don't know me.
Yeah.
Stop
true.
talking about my little children and my infant. It's just,
Well,
it's all just
let me
fucking
say that.
fuckery, and I'm over it.
First of all, Wolfie said, "What do you mean you don't hear her like this?" I've heard her squawk, but she sounds just really angry. Like, I think she was like just sitting there, like gritting her teeth, holding her fist. Her hands were balled up in fists while she screamed out, like she was about to smash the fucking keyboard. But also, to be fair, because Never Stop Believing says she has a rage almost nightly. This was just longer. To be fair, I don't listen to them live. I only catch the clips. So, you know, I wouldn't see it. It's just the first time for me. Maybe not that I've heard her this passionately angry. But I'm with you, Jen. I don't have any. I've been screaming from the rooftops since she had her baby. Leave the baby alone. The baby is not our business. Now, the hard part is, like you said, she chooses to put all this shit out here. She has Craig in the background drinking, you know, all night long. They're live and he's making all these comments and she's making comments. And, oh, I got to update you guys. Well, I'm sorry, but we all want to update our friends. So we do it privately, you know, or whatever. But you have to know that this shit, like I've been screaming this from the beginning, while it's not right. And I find it really gross if people are talking about our kids. I think leave the baby is an infant, for God's sake. It should not be the topic of adult drama conversations, but also that on the other hand, it's all the shit that keeps being put out and keeps, like, you gotta expect, and some shit is alarming to people. That's where the horror cow thing comes in, right? When people are like scared and alarmed and like, what the fuck? And that is
Right. This is what I would say. I would save those types of stories for like your, you know, your inner circle, wherever that is. That's, you know, I mean, I will come on here
Yes.
every once in a while and I will say something that the Nuggie has done that's funny to me. okay, or tell a funny nuggy story, okay, but you don't hear her. And you know, I try to keep it as infrequent and generic as possible because I know how this works. And so I don't want to, you know, open the door for that. But
Yeah.
that's what I would suggest. You know, I would suggest, you know, but I'll say this
Yeah.
about reality's rages are escalating. Okay. because sometimes, like, okay, when I am like trying to find something on YouTube to watch on the TV, if I walk away from the TV and it's just like something is not, I haven't actually picked it, it'll give me a preview. And this is where I know about the mic situation, because last night I was putting on my PJs. So I put the remote down and it was on Brittany's live and it was giving me a preview. And all I could hear is reality. Mark, my mic isn't crackling, Mark. You know what you're talking about. Shut up, kick rocks. I told you there's not going to be any mean comments here tonight, Mark. I mean, it's getting worse, okay? She is like, her give a fuck is gone, okay? And now she's just letting it all out. Just letting it all out. She mad. She big mad.
There needs to be a channel, Reality Rages, and have her like raging out. Like, I'm just saying, we need a
Yes.
clip channel of just the rages. So I have pulled up in the background what was said about her parenting. Now, I was about to play it because it's only fair, but I'm not going to play it because I don't agree with it. And I'm going to give you the context of the transcript a little bit so you know what was
Okay.
said. I just don't feel like blasting that out more is
Right.
helpful.
No.
And yeah, so here is what he said. He said, she's mistreating a baby. How are you people supporting this? How are you not up in arms? This is disgusting. This lady's mistreating a baby. You're all sitting there supporting her. She's got a drunk all night partying up while this baby's sitting in his own feces. The transcript says, with one diaper, having her only 13-year-old son watch the baby. Now there's more, but there's a whole nother minute of transcript, but that's a good enough picture of what was said. We are not in their house. Now, while I understand that you might think you hear something, you can never be sure that that's even what you heard. And this is just not a place I would ever go at somebody. There's plenty of things to critique about someone's behavior, their content, the bullshit they do. It's not something I would personally do at all. And I can see why people would be upset, but in RO, no, he's
No.
commenting on what he's hearing in the
Right.
video, or what he thinks he's hearing in a video that's published
perce-
live on
Right.
YouTube.
He's commenting on his perception of things that are publicly viewable. It's not something I would do, but at this, you know, but I'm not going to sit up here on some janky ass high horse and be like, beat him now, you know. I don't know beat
Thank
him
you,
like
Angela.
that. Beat him, anytime I've ever like had any interaction with him, beat him has been nice to me. That's been my experience. The only time he even got a little bit persnickety with me, and it really wasn't even a genuine persnicketiness. He was it's because of my old avatar, the monkey that is drinking the Capri Sun, and he was like, "Oh, you keep monkeys? You think that's okay?" But he was joking. It wasn't anything, like, it wasn't serious. But
I don't know him.
that's
It's not personal for me. It's just the
yeah.
content.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know him like that. But I'm not gonna like. I would I do it? No, I would not do it. But I will say that there are people that in this sector, as it is, this has been a hotly debated subject. If you hear it, hear it or see it on a live stream that is out for the public, is it okay to talk about? And there are people who feel like, well, blanket yes. And then there are people who feel like, well, it depends on what it is, you know? So
Yeah.
it is what
And
it is.
it's kind of like the argument, how do you, it's just personal opinion and personal, what values do you have? Like, is it talking about parenting or talking about kids, or is one okay and not the other? For
Yeah.
me, I don't think that we can fairly judge someone's parenting because we're not there. And that girl made a good comment, because this is all over her mentioning the baby leaked through a diaper, is what the commenters are saying. Many
Right.
of them, though. So let me make that clear. But that girl said, that happens for a bunch of reasons, and that's true. It can be too small of a diaper. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but
Right.
also, like, my whole thing is this reality. I wanted to play it because she's funny, and also, that's not a reason to get an RO. If it's on
No.
a public live stream, that's not stalking. That's a personal opinion. He's maybe deeply fucking disturbed about what he thinks he hears, whether we agree with it or not. At the end of the day, that's not what you get ROs over.
It
And
is absolutely not. It's not it's not RO worthy material. You can dislike it. You can dislike it today, tomorrow, and 72 times on Sunday. It still doesn't make it rise to the level of necessitating an RO. Period.
yeah, absolutely. And I've been bitching about this for years. I get really annoyed by people doing that, because there are people that really need restraining orders, and you're like, I don't know. It feels wrong to me for a number of reasons because
And
of that, for really serious
also,
situations.
everything, all those are excellent points that Allie has made, but also reality. Do you think you're in the best position to be given any type of advice on any subject ever? Like, what's your track record, ma'am? Aren't you batting like 0-47 at this point?
Yeah.
Isn't
Uh,
that your batting average about right now? I mean, you're suggesting an RO. Let's think about that, ma'am. Hasn't she already attempted to get ROs on people? And was it successful? No, it was not. You're trying to get her involved in more legal.
yeah, really.
I mean,
No
are
joke.
you her friend or what? Reality? Because but just between me and you, okay? Nobody else got to know. But come on, are you secretly trolling Brittany? Because sometimes
No joke.
reality,
Dude.
sometimes.
But yeah, for me, I like to talk about people's lolcow behavior, and like the dumb shit they do, the grifting, the lies that are obvious that they tell on their channel. Or when she likes to talk about me and my friends, one of my friends, I might feel like I want to comment on that, but that's just me personally, what I like to comment on. But yeah, if you put it out on your channel, we've said this, I've said it every fucking live almost. If it's out on your channel, whether it's right or wrong, you can't expect people not to listen or watch. It's a public fucking video and comment
Exactly.
on.
Whatever
So,
you put out there, okay?
yep.
Whether it is something you literally directly speak into the mic, or somebody standing behind you, sitting behind you, to the side of you, whatever, speaks into the mic, however it is, if it goes out to the public, you have to, at this point, I think, especially you, Brittany, but I think everybody in general should also be, it's open and subject to critique. My line in the sand is not somebody else's line in the sand. And I can't expect it to be. So the only thing I can do is control the words that come out of this lunatic's mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'd be walking away and having a cigarette, because I know that I got a reckless mouth sometimes.
Yeah, same. Sweetie Cake, Body actually said the same thing. So apparently he was upset. I do trust Body, and we have another person with the
Yeah.
exact same thing, that he was talking about her only using so many packages of diapers and leaking through. Again, I don't, though, to me, I'd rather just comment on the RO thing. I don't want to be in her business of her parenting.
Right. But I think what Allie, I won't speak for Allie. What I can say for me is, I am not admonishing be Tim for making the comment. It is what it is.
I think it's not something I would do, but yes, I agree, only because it's what you're putting out there. But also, I think I don't like the jump into conclusions because we don't know. You know what I mean? Why,
Right.
what says boxes, what this, whatever. I'm not admonishing anybody. I'm not better than anybody. I just don't think it's RO worthy. And
No.
because it's part of the content, I'm giving my opinion. It's not something I would do. And I'm not here to talk about her parenting. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I get that. Let's move on.
Okay. Here
New
we go.
business.
Okay.
How
Mitch,
long is
it's
this
still
one?
the
Do
same
I have
clip.
time? Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Fuck. Oh, I got
Go ahead.
I
I'll
totally
finish
have
it, yeah.
time to have a sick. All right. BRB.
Okay.
My kids don't watch my daughter like that. Unless he's talking about when she was in the room, in my son's room, in her,
Right. I understand.
call it,
Dottie.
pack and play.
Thank you. Thank you,
We've
guys.
We've seen her. We see her cooing. We see her smiling. We see her looking at her mommy. It is just a precious thing. You, on the other hand, sir, don't know a fucking thing. Stop
Mm-mm.
talking about her baby. You're sick.
I really do.
But we've seen her. Don't you get what you're saying? Well, I've screamed it from the rooftops. I don't agree with talking about her baby. I'm not going to fucking have to keep saying that, but also I feel like I do. So while I don't agree, it's like, dude, why are you in the same sentence you say, we've seen her, we've seen this, we've seen her cooing. Why? Why? Especially if you're in the middle of a drama community and you comment on other drama, you talk crap about other shit going on. You're like, why? You know, like,
compare it to, like, if you think about it,
don't look and hear at what's happening on my live stream. And people, I don't like to jump into conclusions, but also that's what people fucking do. We know this. So it's like, you know, I just wanted to listen to Reality Rage. And again, every drama has to be tied back to like something so serious. It's incredibly fucking frustrating.
I compare it to someone who is blind
Mm-mm-mm.
trying to tell the other person who can see
Yeah, right.
that they're not
LFT.
looking at what they're.
That's
You know
what
I'm
she
saying?
said,
Like,
which would have been the
I can
fucking
see, and the
smart
person
thing to
beside me is
do.
blind, and I'm telling this person, okay, I'm looking at. Hold on one second.
The hell you are if you sit on that side or this side. You shouldn't allow him to speak like that about a baby. He's not.
What the fuck do you mean? How can we allow someone to speak or not, lady? What are you talking about? And never stop believing. There are many people who think that she does certain things intentionally, you know, for the reason to, you know, like an all news is good news type, or, you know, to keep it going. There are a lot of people who do truly believe that. I just heard a clip like a couple of days ago about that.
Never seen her. And it's horrible. This is beyond terms of service.
Yeah. How come we're fucking allowing this? Sorry, that's just going back to that.
He does need an RO. He seriously does.
It's beyond terms of service to
He
comment on
gives me
someone's
the creep
fucking
vibes 100%.
Oh my god. Like
In the state of North Carolina, you have to be 11 years old, and that's the age that he is.
family vloggers happens all the time. There's people who very much disagree with it. There are people who are incredibly passionate about speaking out against it. Actually, malicious intent Mal, I remember that was something that she was passionate about. I think Melissa Jade has talked about that as well. Family vloggers. People don't like it, but it still happens. But people comment on the shit happening in their videos, how they treat their kids, all the things they
There's
put
a
out.
whole
People have
community
opinions on it.
of that. There's a whole
Exactly.
community designated, but reality, girl, you are positively apoplectic. Now, what kind of recompense can we do for you, ma'am, that's going to make this better? What do you want us to do? Allow.
she
He
wants to
is
know
a
why-
grown man in the United States of America where freedom of speech is allowed. Okay?
Yeah.
What is it you want us to do?
Yeah. if it's out, whether you agree with it or not, but it's a fucking public YouTube video, people will give their opinions. That's very different than going, into people's personal stuff. They're off it's what you put out. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's so frustrating. Hey, look, Furiosa says, I'm convinced reality is clearly trolling BJ. She's with you, Bendy. Hey, Heather. It's a public channel, dear Lord. Let's keep listening. Here we go.
Hikes on bikes, reality, big mad.
To watch over children or your siblings. Why did B allow him to continue to go on about this? It's defaming, Queen B. How dare you allow him to speak on her child like that? You dumb bitch!
Oh,
Don't.
Oh my God.
Let me give
Her
you a
voice
little,
even
yeah.
went up a notch. It like
Her voice went
Take
up
it a
about
different way.
7 octaves.
Different
She's
way.
about 2 octaves away from being only dogs can hear at this point. She is positively having an apoplectic moment.
I need to hear that again, just
Yeah,
because
rewind that
she we always know she squawks, but that was like, my God.
11
was a
years old,
different
and that's the
level.
age that he is. To watch over children or your siblings.
Now I'm having a cigarette.
Why did B allow him to continue to go on about this? It's defaming, Queen
Oh,
B. How
Jesus.
dare you
Everyone,
allow
I'm
him to
so sorry.
speak on her child like that? You dumb bitch! Don't
did
tell
they
me to pipe down. Don't you fucking tell me to pipe down. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Nobody else will
at the
speak up on
closed
it.
captions. Look at even the closed captions has changed fonts. It's all
Like that. You
caps.
dumb bitch!
Look,
Let me see. I rewound it
Even-
10 seconds.
Don't
even
tell
the
me
closed
to
captions
pipe down.
shows she ain't fucking around. Look at it.
Oh my God. Don't tell me to pipe down. Oh my God. That is funny as hell.
Ooh, girl, somebody gonna have to turn the hose on you. Calm down, ma'am.
Look at the armband.
And the other thing is reality. The people
Let
that you're
me
yelling
help.
at are the people in her chat. It's not like you're on a panel with Queen Bee, for the love of Pete, saying this to her. You're screaming at your chat, most of whom, babe, they're wearing earbuds or headphones.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, Allie, can you share some of your Willie Nelson juice with reality? I'm clutching my pearls.
Look at the
Lord.
it's the Barbie for me. The Barbie with the face.
Chica, I did read part of the transcript. I don't want to play it just because I just don't want to. I just don't want to. But I
Yeah.
tried to read the transcript because it's only fair to give a little insight and learn a little bit about what was said exactly. But also at the same time, I want to minimize anything about anybody's kids. So that's just where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go. The closed captioning is fucking hilarious, Jen. Okay.
Look, they know reality is not fucking around.
I bet you he would be looking like this if he was face to face with her. The way
I
she's
bet he
screaming,
would
but
be. I would be like trying to cover my ears, like, bro.
I just
hear
can't get
you.
over
You-
the
inside
the
voice.
look. I love the armband, the cross on her arm. It's like a 1990s, like, I don't know, some kind of bad trailer. I don't know. Something.
She looks like
but
barbed wire.
Seriously.
She
Don't
looks
tell
like
me.
barbed wire. Whew. Don't tell me to pipe down.
Don't you fucking tell me to pipe down.
Oh my God, Jen, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened when I said seriously. My Siri, oh God, don't say it. The thing heard me and it cut out my noise, and my headphones, I guess, are connected to my phone too. And so I heard nothing and it started the video.
Oh,
But yeah,
I don't
my
even
bad.
know what I said. Who knows? Probably something
My bad.
that's ridiculous. You're fine, babe.
Okay, here we go. Cheek is done, the cup says.
Sick and tired of this shit. Nobody else will speak up on it. I will. You don't like it? Fucking leave. Kick rocks.
Oh, I don't think
This
the
is
chat
gross.
is taking
This is
issue
an
with
innocent
you.
baby. She's not being abused.
I don't
Sorry.
think the issue is the issue the chat is taking is with you speaking up on it. Reality, I think it's the volume of your voice in which you're speaking up on it. You're screaming at the chat. That's what you're doing. You're not on panel with Queen Bee. You're not on panel with B Tim. So you're not speaking to them. You're speaking to the chat. And you're speaking,
Yeah.
You're at a 42, lady. Use your inside voice. You can be passionate and serious. Why don't you work on a low growl? Why don't you try talking through your teeth like this? You don't see how you don't have to scream, but people know you ain't fucking around like
I
that.
love.
Why
I
don't you
love
try that, Reality?
Okay, here we go. I like this version of her kick rocks though. I wish I could
Yes.
clip just that as a sound effect. I might do that. Here we go.
This is gross. This is an innocent baby. She's not being abused.
Okay. Yeah, but we do. I know it's upsetting, but we got to remember they got headphones on, like earbuds. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
I know
my
it's
God.
I
upsetting.
already gave the warning to take the earbuds out.
I already gave the warning to take the headphones out.
She wants to say, if these motherfuckers can't listen to my warning about the earbuds and the headphones, and they didn't take it out, that's on them. Kick rocks, you pieces of
Brittany.
shit. And here comes Brittany. Okay, now Reality.
No, it's upsetting.
I know you're upset, Suge. I know you speak mad and you taking up for me, even though I don't include you in shit. And you're always the last to know. And believe me when I say, I'm forever grateful. I can't even express to you how grateful I am. I could include you in the inner circle, but I won't. Anywho, we don't need to yell, hun. Calm down.
I could include you, but I don't. So funny and true. But also, dude, yeah, Brittany's like, dude, the headphones. I already gave the warning. And then Brittany comforting her about this. It's just, it's too good. All right, here we go. We're not done yet. We got like almost a minute left here.
Out though, sweetie. I did. I said I was going to get loud.
It is. I mean, this is.
I said I was
I've
gonna
seen
get
the
loud.
baby. I've seen her. She's precious. She doesn't need this upon her. Brittany
Upon
doesn't
her.
need this either.
That's the crazy part.
She sounded like she was doing some sort of she does religious ceremony fucking I don't know.
What's next? You
spell.
finna lay hands, Reality. She don't need this upon her. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. Testify.
Brittany's the calmest you've ever heard her. That's the crazy part.
This is just crazy.
She's precious. She doesn't need this upon her. Brittany doesn't need this either.
That's the crazy part. It's people that actually know about it. That's where it gets really frustrating because
That's why I was
know for a fact
excited
it's
for
not
a
happening.
reality rages clip to laugh a little bit.
those girls said she did give warning.
I did give warning. I'm tired of this. It's really starting to upset me now that people want to sit here and try to shut me down.
Whoa. Starting to upset you? What were you for the last 2 minutes and 48 seconds? How was you not upset? You're not.
Yeah,
you're just
God.
starting to get upset.
We're fucked, dude. Here we go.
Oh,
It is
he
wrong.
needs an RO against him. He's a creep.
He really is. I mean, this isn't normal behavior at all. It's absolutely not normal.
Oh God, normal is
Oh, my
subjective and
God.
relative. Jesus fuck. It's not you look, we could argue about this all day long and twice on Sunday. All right. What is normal and what's not? Stop it. But it's not RO worthy. Calm the fuck down.
No, not at all. And I get sick of that. And it's constantly used as a weapon.
It
like
is.
It's not something serious for fucking victims of abuse and shit, you know?
Right. Exactly.
But hey,
Like-
victims schmictims.
Yeah.
You know, that's the
I mean, what's
The
next?
way it
Is
feels
reality? Are you gonna sing Creep? to be Tim. Wait, Tim's a creep. He's a weirdo.
Oh, I love that song.
I love it too. What the
she's
hell am I
gonna.
doing here?
Is that Radiohead? It's on my
It is
playlist. I know that.
Radiohead.
Okay.
It is Radio.
I have a 90s alternative playlist. It's like my go-to for by the water or anything like that because I feel like it's really good music and also it's it's not like playing, which I love rap music, but I can't blast like all the words to my neighbors and shit, you know.
No,
so I feel like it
no.
works better.
Not everybody likes.
Yeah, but okay, so now that we got to laugh at that a little bit, I do have another clip I also haven't seen, but I don't know if you've seen it. It says it's from Chica as well, which I'm going to drop her channel again. And we don't have to play it, but I was curious what it was because we talked on this channel a bit about this situation with Justin, you know, and I played the video with him and the monkey and the whole drama that's went on between the two of them. But it says Justin sets the record straight, and on the thumbnail it says, I think on Brittany, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
Let me see. Have you seen that?
No, I have not. Here's the thing, Coffee and Skeletons. I think it depends on, you know, I think Two Live Crew should be allowed everywhere. Okay. But that's just me. Now, let me just say that I say that. All right. But that's the rebel in me because I remember when Minnie Bindi was little and her brothers and her sister really liked 303, especially they were particularly fond of Don't Trust a Hoe. Okay. All right. And little Minnie Bindi, she was 3 years old. She had no idea what she was saying, but she would be in the back in her car seat talking about and real serious too, like this. Shush, girl, shut your lips. Do the Helen Keller and talk with your hips. I said, shush, girl, and she'd get real deep, you know.
I remember you telling that. Yeah, that is so freaking adorable.
Now, that being said, it was funny then. I think I kind of feel like if the little nuggie came around the corner busting out, you know, big booty hoes, hump with it, do, you know, hoot rat, hoochie mama. I don't know how I feel.
Number hoochie mama.
Oh, I love your big brown eyes and the way you shake them thighs. You know, I don't know. Acting like
you
so
might
damn
not
cute.
like it too much then. But okay, listen, I gotta say this before I lose it because I'm way back in chat. But no, Craig's behavior is not normal. That's not what I gotta say. But Jessie girl, chat offers to pay for an RO. That is just wild to me. It's supposedly a true crime channel. You don't fucking pay for ROs, you idiot.
What?
Oh
Chat
God.
offers to pay for an RO. Chat. Didn't y'all pay for ROs already? And how'd that work out for you? Did she get the ROs? Oh, that's right. It was Supernatural.
Oh my God. It's so frustrating. But it's like, yeah,
Jesus.
first of all, that's a great point. There was already, you know, the way more than $8,000 lawsuit thing. But also, this is supposedly a true crime, which it's not. Most of what over here, the channels I review are sometimes like Web Sleuth's true crime, but a lot of the channels are not true crime channels. It's drama that talks about true crime drama and stuff. And Brittany does claim to have a separate channel for that and for her main channel to be a true crime channel and a true crime community. And the fact is that that is just crazy to me, but it just shows that it's not. People don't know that ROs, you don't pay for them. So, oh God, just let me stop and take a second because that's so frustrating. Like, yeah.
I mean, you can hire an attorney to file an RO for you, and so in that case, it wouldn't be free. But you know,
yeah,
and
you go and file an RO just like if somebody commits a crime against you, and you don't need money for that. And it gets frustrating because there's a lot. It's just frustrating. There's a lot of
Stop
talk
offering to throw money at situations that first of all, are not actual situations. This is not a situation requiring an RO. Okay, just stop it right now. That's it.
Also, maybe know what you're talking about, guys. Sometimes, like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? Before you talk about it, don't just immediately, open your pocketbooks. It's just kind of crazy how people do that without even really knowing what they're doing it for. But it also shows you why there's so many fucking grifters and people that exploit and lie and beg.
Girl,
Because
you ain't
people are
never
so willing
lied.
to do it.
You ain't never
And
lied.
people are willing to do it, so they're going to show up. All right, so I don't know what this is about, though. Justin clears a rumor from Britney's. I'm curious what it is, though. So you want to listen to this, and then we're going to talk
Click
about
it.
web sleuths.
Let's play it.
Okay, I do have also a video about Julie, but I don't really. Whoa,
Controversial social media
wrong thing.
influencers Andrew and
This is my watch later, and I mixed.
That is an
things
actually interesting scenario that's going on there. I am following that on the low. The Tate
Yeah,
brothers.
this is my list of shit I would want to watch, but also talk about. So that I just saved to watch later because I'm interested in it too, but I don't know much about the new stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, but okay, so, but I do know there's a video here I saved. Julie speaks out, and then I don't know what this is either. Poor pitiful BJ's late night stream, but let's just see what this is, and then we're gonna move on to something else.
Sounds like
all right.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Okay, here we go.
This video is fair use under Section 107 of Copyright Act
Thank you,
1976.
Chica, for
Now let the
keeping
chaos
me up
begin.
to date.
There was a few accounts. What are you doing? Hey, Queen Bee coming in. Good to see you, baby.
I wonder if.
I think we can all agree this is sad, and we all want Sebastian found.
Yep, I was just about to say. I wonder if he's
1000%,
live
baby.
about Sebastian.
1000%. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, and they just can't put that little.
Okay, I want to make something clear real here. I just got your message, Millie. I want to make something clear here. There was someone else in a chat or something I just got a message to. I want to make it very clear that I have never, ever, zilch, ever seen the CPS records to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case. Neither has.
Oh, okay. So I get why the thumbnail said from Britney's, because Wolfie had told me earlier, like, I think I seen that clip, but I didn't know what it had to do. Like, I was confused what it was talking about. But I guess maybe from her chat, because the thumbnail says Justin clears up a rumor from Britney's. So that must be, and is that what's here? I don't know.
I can't read that, but I'll say this. There's a lot of talk about these CPS reports. And I don't know what's going on.
Lolly said it in BJ's chat.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's not the love of Pete I was talking about. I'm reacting to Lolly said it in Brittany's chat, and then my response to that is, oh, for the love of Pete. See, this is how shit gets twisted and sideways. It's wrong. Y'all got to, I mean, I can't.
Hey, Amber.
I know that there are certain creators that, and I don't like this term, but this is their term, claim to be on Seth's side. I just like to remind them that making an accusation that other creators or other people in general, doesn't even matter whether they're creators, it doesn't matter, saying that they have seen the CPS reports when it has been made abundantly clear that that is something that Seth is not allowed to do. He is absolutely not allowed to share those CPS reports. Now, how is that helping out your quote unquote side? It's not. And it's making this case, it's not the case itself. It's the drama surrounding the case.
Mm-hmm.
There's barely any case information if you want to know the truth of it.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go.
I never liked the talk in the beginning about these reports. I never understood why creators from YouTube thought it was their business or something that should be blasted over YouTube in the middle of an active investigation. But then I have to remember that, like I said earlier, entire platforms are built off these cases. People are gross. Not everyone, but some of them are, and I never liked the CPS reports being talked about. I don't think that, I just, the way that it was like,
Well, you and I are going to have to talk later because we definitely need to do that thing we talked about, the live we talked about at the end of our live last time. And I learned some things today because I covered Seth's interview on Coffin Daffer and on his own panel. And I learned some things today that I didn't.
He was on Coffin Daffer.
Oh, yes. Thank
It's
you,
like,
Bonnie. It never should have been
active,
mentioned.
open investigation, but who cares? YouTube clicks and views, y'all. Sitting in chats and talking shit with people about, I don't know. It's just like, I guess people are desensitized, but I don't like it.
Thank you, Bonnie. This is how I remembered it as well, that it was going to be on Pascal's.
Yep, I remember us talking about it now that the reports are listed in the lawsuit. But yeah, I never liked that being talked about. But people are very quick, they're just really quick to just repeat and like putting in this chat, so-and-so seen it, this person's had them. I mean, I don't like that either. So
exactly.
I don't like any of it. All right, here we go.
All right.
Miley's story. Anybody?
But let's be real, Justin. A lot of people, whether anybody's seen the reports or not, I do want to just add this, Jen. I'm sorry. People got way too close to this, way too personal with it, and we're making friends with both sides. I mean, that's true, and that should never be happening either, in my opinion. That's how I feel. I get having someone on to help bring awareness, but this became way more than that. And it all came, to two sides, and these creators are with him and these creators are with them. And it's just a fucking mess.
And then it became about the war between the two sides.
Yep.
Exactly. And Sebastian was lost in it, and his dignity and his things that, there are things that were brought to YouTube that should never have been brought to YouTube, that law enforcement knows about and that would have never been released to the public. Now, should there be a resolution to this case that ends up in a trial, then some of those details come out? It would depend on what the outcome is. It would depend on what what happened to Sebastian and who's involved. But, I'm just going to leave it there because I know that I'm going to say something that the fact of the matter is it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I think. People are going to be pissed until they're not pissed anymore, because then it'll be something else. And this is not Sebastian's case. Sadly, is not the first case. It won't be the last case. And nothing I say is going to change anything. All I can tell you is if you're actually tired of it, I might not be the right true crime content creator for you, but Allie is a great true crime content creator. There are lots of great true crime content creators. Melissa Jade, well, even if I ain't your bag, if I ain't your cup of tea, I'm not everybody's flavor. It's fine. I can accept that. But if there are other true crime content creators that care about the content that they put out. They want to keep the story, the facts accurate and respectful. So
absolutely. It's so true. But I'm going to let it play for a minute. I just wanted to say, I just don't like how it's like it should be a warning of what not to do on a bunch of different people's parts. And I'm not talking about him specifically, but on a bunch of people's parts. He was part of it too. I just remember him like being part of Seth's little thing. I just don't remember in detail to say either way about him specifically. But I know that a lot of people on all sides, it's a warning watching them of what not to do. in an active investigation. You know what I mean? It just went all to hell.
Right. And I want to be very clear. It is my opinion that wrong has been done on the on behalf of both quote unquote sides.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think either side has clean hands, if I'm being honest. I think that that's it. That's what I think. And the only side anybody should really be on is Sebastian's. He's the one that's missing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You forget about him, but it's also like even though wrong has been done on both sides, because I was talking earlier to a friend about this a little bit in text. Some people will say they've gotten so much, like they blame them too with all the other creators and all the mess that's going on. They're like, but the parents played a part in it. They're at fault too. And while I don't disagree, I also do kind of, because just like I know wrong has been done, but at the end of the day, like your head has got to be all fucked up when you're going through something like this. There is no way you can make good decisions. And when you're surrounded by a bunch of people that don't have your best interest at heart, like, you're gonna probably fuck up, because
Cam,
it's just
this is
so
what
much.
I'll say about that. Cam said the reports were stolen from Seth. That's wrong. Of course that's wrong. Here's the thing about that, though. If it wasn't made public that he had gotten those reports, that he was in possession of those reports, I think electronically, if I remember correctly, then nobody would have known about them and there wouldn't have been any reason to look for them in the first place. I'm not saying that it's Seth's fault that the reports were stolen. Okay? It's not. It's the person who stole them. It's their fault. They're the ones who were in the wrong. But also at the same time, there are aspects of this case, specifically the CPS reports, the situation that happened in California. There are a lot of things that are not pertinent to this case for the public to know. They are not going to help us find Sebastian.
Mm-mm. No. All right, let's see what he has to say. I just was thinking, because he's like,
because I can feel myself getting like,
no, you're doing great. You're not
Yelly.
doing anything wrong, but I
Okay.
don't think you are at all. But go smoke, because it's nighttime, time to relax and chill. And I know, like, I need one too. When
never say never. Could
But-
someone steal private papers from you?
I
Okay.
was just
In
thinking,
theory, yeah, anything is possible. Is it probable? No, because first of all, I would not keep them on my. If I did keep them on my phone, I would keep them in such a way that they couldn't be accessed. Okay,
well,
but
again,
I'm not blaming Seth for the person who stole the CPS reports. Okay, it's not his fault that they were stolen from him. But what I'm saying is we should never have known that there were reports at all, because he wasn't going to be allowed to talk about them. And let's be honest, let's talk about how that happened. What was said about those? There was a big hullabaloo. They were going to be released on Pascal's and he was going to read them. And it's what's the word I'm looking for? Salacious. People wanted to, and think about what we would have been listening to. CPS reports, accusations of harm being done to a child. And people were actually excited, because I remember flipping through the tubes and seeing Pascal's title and being like, what the fuck? And so I clicked it.
yeah. But you know what? Like, it comes back to, for me, also I don't know what was in them. I can't imagine like finding out certain things after the fact. I'm sure that's an emotional ride. And when you have exploiters around you, I mean, and people that every day it's the new salacious title, like you said, a new thing. I also like blame them too. We sit here all the time and talk about the people that, like with like Quentin Simon and the people who go too far in these cases and get too personal and take advantage, and then we see them do it to both sides, and I can understand how like that just makes it more clear how all this happened. You can kind of understand how things happened the way they did, and you see that a lot of people don't have clean hands. But for me, like I said earlier, I just can't judge them right now because I would never want to be in their shoes, and I would probably be. Actually, I don't even know if I'd be here, to be honest.
I don't know where I would be or what I would be doing, and I hope to God I never have to find out.
Same, exactly.
I mean, look how I handled this frustration, and even me. I can't imagine how poorly I would handle
You're
something
doing fine.
serious.
But never
Thank
say
you.
never actually did.
I know, I read that and I
that's
got
funny.
him in the chat.
Okay, I was like, that wasn't even to you, so it's okay. But anyways,
All right, let me go have a
you're
cig.
not-
I'll be right back.
Okay, but yeah, you're not coming off as frustrated or snappy or
Okay.
anything. It's just the truth. Sometimes we just got to speak the truth, and it just
Yeah.
is what it is. So it's the real talk, or the schmiel schmog, or however it was spelled on the
I'm gonna eat crons.
Yeah. All right, you go smoke. I'll mute, and we'll listen.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
That is lying, flat out lying. They're being they're either talking out of their ass or they'll just willingly give information. But I'm not surprised coming from that specific channel in a chat right now saying that we've seen it. Seth has never, ever, ever, ever shared the CPS documents with me, with any of us. Now, I may know potentially some things that was in them, but he never told me. I'll just tell you that right there. Never showed me, never told me. And as close to Smiley is with Seth as well, never, ever, ever happened.
I didn't know they were that close. Are they, you guys? Smiley and Seth, as close as they are? I mean, I knew that she had him on, and Chris.
Never shared it. That is something that is so extraordinarily personal.
Yeah.
That so please correct yourself when you said that about again, I want to be clear, I have not seen that. That is what someone sent to me, that they said someone was in
Let me give you a little bit of advice, honey. You don't always got to react live on the spot. What you could do is just take a beat, finish your live, and then see. Is it actually something that was said before you react? I can't stand when that happens. Although I will go based off of chat too, but it's also people that I can trust to at least give a decent description of whatever's going on. But if somebody is attacking me and I'm told this person is attacking you, I need to hear it for myself. Like, just take a beat. You'll probably react differently anyways once you're like a few minutes outside of that first finding out or first hearing about it and being pissed off or whatever. You're gonna react in a way that is more like who you truly are in yourself if you just take a fucking second, and you don't need to react live. I mean, I don't even know if this was said, but if it was, I mean, it's not like it's, CPS reports or anything that needs to be talked about more. I might know what's in them, but
a chat that someone
Sorry,
falls
hold
asleep
on.
all the time. No big deal. But they said that I
Dear
and
Lord.
Smiley saw CPS records. Never happened. Never happened. So anyway,
You heard that it was in Brittany's chat about CPS records, so you stopped mid-live to say it wasn't, but to add that you do know what's in them, and to say that it might have been said in a chat by a fucking random chatter. Random chatters say all kinds of shit that ain't fucking true. By the way, if y'all don't know that, that definitely happens all the time. They'll go from chat to chat trying to start shit and stir shit up. It's just the way of the world on the tubes.
Just wanted to deal with that. Yeah, Kelsey. Yeah.
Right, Kim. It's really sad.
I don't know. And
He was on test the other night. Okay, interesting. I didn't get to see that. I did see he did a live, but I haven't got to see it. Like I said, I was really freaking busy. It was Lolly was the one in her chat saying it. Well, even if it was like, you know what I mean? If you take a second and go make sure, you're gonna react differently. Trust me, from someone who learned like 5 years ago when somebody was talking about me and I tried to react immediately. And I was all fucking, I'm an anxious, weird, awkward person who really is all over the place anyway. Like when I'm at my like regular level, like just normally. So see what I mean? Awkward as hell, stumbling over my words. And when I'm upset, it was so much worse. And I've also like responded really quickly with anger and just been not the way I wanted to respond either. So it's always my advice to take a fucking second and just, find out the truth and chill for a second. Dude,
Oh,
hello, Bendy.
hey, I'm back. I'm better.
Reality said she saw the CPS records. It was in her live. Oh, wow. I don't know. I'd have to go see. I'll have to hear that, but nobody's business, man, on YouTube. It just really is unfortunate. But anyway, what do you think, Bendy?
I think I agree with JR. Remembers there wasn't any arrests, any convictions. So it's not evidence of anything. It is CPS reports with somebody. Let me not be petty. Does CPS always get it right? No, they don't. We all know we've had covered many cases where CPS has failed children. Do they get it right sometimes? Yeah, they do. We hear about the failings because the failings are so fucked up and bad that's why we hear about them. We don't hear about the times that CPS got it right. But
true. And Brittany, you should know how it feels to have people. You say they make false reports about you all the time. So, you guys should really, I hope, be sensitive to that situation and know that just because it's in a report doesn't mean it's true.
Exactly.
Sorry, Bendy. You said you were gonna not be petty.
I was not gonna be petty, and thank you. See, that's a real wingman. You see how that works?
I knew exactly what you were talking about. But also it's like reality. Take a second. Even if you guys address this, which we already heard it the other day, we played that clip of, if you remember, Reality getting Brittany, telling her, have you not seen about sex?
Oh my God, yes.
But
hang on one sec.
You guys need to take a beat and understand, put yourself in that perspective. While I know that, hell, Dark Horse, I know that there were people calling CPS and shit, and you say they had all these claims that absolutely weren't true. So remember that people can report anything on you for any reason, and especially if, and I'm not saying that there is you just remember that. Let me just fucking stop with my awkward ass.
Yeah, you're not awkward. Just be sensitive.
Thank you, Lil Red.
Do the whole do unto others as you'd have done unto you, meaning treat others the way you want to be treated, not do unto others as they've done unto you. It ain't about vengeance.
Yeah, exactly. When
it ain't about the get back. God.
When you're like, oh, somebody did this, they're so awful, but then you stoop to that level, then are you so awful too? You know what I'm saying? I think of it like I talk to my kids about that.
Yeah.
Okay. No, go ahead, because I'm about to change the subject.
No, change it. We do need to change it because all this does is just frustrates the shit out of me.
Okay. So, what call records, LFT? So the other thing I was gonna play was a video about web sleuths. Now, do you know who Cece Suarez is?
I do not.
She is a big YouTuber and she's really good. Like a lot of people know her. She might have like around maybe 100,000 subscribers or something, but she talks about she's done long videos on gray hues and she did a really long video about web sleuths. Now I'm not going to play that, but I want to share it in the chat. So web sleuths is being covered everywhere and she is not fucking happy. She's also
Uh-oh.
at the chat. And I want to show you that. So hold on. Let me grab this girl's link. You guys check it out if you need something to listen to. She covers all kinds of people on social media and their bullshit. But it's like long videos, like 45-minute videos. But all right, let me play this clip first. Hold on. It'll take me just a second to get it because I wasn't gonna play.
Okay. I like what JR says. JR Remember says, we as the public don't know any of these people. Been saying that? Yep. Or the evidence that law enforcement has. Agreed. Spreading awareness means getting their picture out there to help find them. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Ooh, she does pop culture stuff too? No, I do like pop culture.
Not digging into their personal lives and everything else.
Not watching the same interview 11 billion times, freezing it, oh, Katie crossed her left leg. Left starts with L. Lie starts with L too. Katie's a liar. I mean, it's stupid shit like that.
Okay, so before we leave Crama, we were about to leave and go
boy.
to web sleuths. Oh shit! I exited
we
out
go.
of the web sleuths short I pulled up. Before we go to web sleuths,
All
because
right.
there's a short and a 3-minute video I've got. No, I didn't. I found it. Okay, I had this video saved in my watch later too. I don't know what it is, but it says BGN reality opinions versus defamation with performative outrage. This would probably be funny too. Maybe we should listen to this and then
Fuck
go
it, let's
to.
do it.
Okay. Then we'll go to You're a Troll. Trisha Griffith attacks disagreeing chatters. And there's a short, she's being defamed. She should be allowed to, the family shouldn't be allowed to speak out against her coverage of their case. That's disgusting. How dare them, I mean, I don't know if that's what she's talking about, but come on, girl. That's a lot of the criticism I've seen. It's been fair from people who have a right to give it. But let's see what this is. I haven't heard it. I did listen like 10 seconds in, but okay. I want to hear their thoughts on this legal stuff.
The fact that somebody has
Oh, we lost the sound for a sec. I don't know what
I
happened.
lost it too.
Oh, it's
no.
muted.
Because we don't see you in the same light as you saw her.
no, and nonsense is still somewhat being nice about her.
Right.
He's trying to turn everybody.
We'll rewind it.
Never
In the
trust
first
you.
place.
The fact that somebody has a thought in their mind to do that, that's an admission that you're calculated yourself.
Yes.
You're preventing. Hold on a second. Hang on. And look,
Nonsense. I hope you're paying attention to what she's saying about you at the moment.
yeah, she records calls, but look,
You
cricket.
really need to
Yes,
be paying attention to
Cece's
nonsense
good,
because
you
she don't
guys.
see you in the same light as you saw her.
No, and nonsense is
Okay.
still somewhat being nice about her.
Right.
He's trying to turn everybody against you. Hold on a minute.
It's apparent she don't give two shits about you. Feel like anybody, Opal.
Hold on, because I asked LFT a question and she answered the CPS call records. Wasn't Rancher supposed to help with that? That's the way I understand it. I don't know if I don't remember if she said that, but I don't know that you could ever get those, to be honest. Maybe, but I don't even think an attorney could do that. Maybe though.
An attorney could get the records. We saw this with Seth, but they will be redacted and they're not going to divulge the caller.
Yeah, because it's anonymous.
It's anonymous. And the fact of the matter is the way that system is set up is basically that the person that's making the call is doing it in good faith.
Right. But it doesn't, I'm sure she said all kinds of stuff Rancher was doing that he hasn't damn done. So, and I trust LFT for sure. But okay, are you ready?
But it would be very difficult for Granny's attorney to get them. because remember, Allie, when there was a pretrial hearing for Leilani Simon, and her attorney was wanting the CPS records for her defense, and they said no.
No, I do not remember that.
I will find it.
I believe
find
you.
it.
My
Yeah.
memory's just not good.
I remember thinking, because I remember thinking so much hinged on Leilani Simon's past and current cases with CPS, specifically around Quentin. And what she wanted was the totality. And I believe that she wanted them, if my memory serves correctly, she wanted all of the records pertaining to all of her children. And the judge said, and CPS was fighting it, and the judge agreed with CPS. Now, she was allowed to get some of the records, but they only the ones that pertain to Quentin, not the other children.
Very interesting. Okay, here we go.
And she likes herself. And Granny's watching. See my avatar. I ain't affording you the time of day. You can kick
See
rock.
my
I can see
avatar.
right through exactly-
Ooh, reality. I like this
Yeah.
personality. You spiced up. Okay. See
Hey,
my
See
avatar.
my avatar.
Listen, I'm not going to agree or disagree with you, but I will give you this compliment. This is the right volume.
I ain't afforded you the time of day. I had to look back to see what she said. I ain't afforded you the time of day. Hold on, let me hear this.
Boy, reality.
New time of day.
She at least you can laugh at it. Like it
Exactly.
yeah.
P.S. Your fucking microphone or whatever you're using is still crackling. Your audio is terrible.
Maybe fix that. Brittany, do you care about the quality of your videos? Just curious.
You can kick rock. I can see right through exactly who you are. You can't show me otherwise. It's
You can
plain
kick
as day. You
rocks.
act just like some people that I have experienced in my life. And not playing me for because she's in another one. Can't
Not
you see
playing
that
me
for
for
who
a
you
fool.
are? And as a matter of fact, you're in another one. Why? Because apparently you're the problem. You just don't know how to keep your mouth shut. You defame
me.
continuously. Opinions are
Right.
fine. Roasting somebody's fine. But defaming and slandering, putting out false information, not good. Not acceptable.
Opinions
Oh.
fine. Roasting someone fine. Putting out false information not good. Not acceptable. Hey, I
But
agree with that.
reality, I mean, you're not wrong in that, but here's the deal. You classify everything as defaming. It's all defamatory. It's all
What's her
it's all,
avatar say? Let me see.
fuck
Oh,
off,
it's too.
repellent.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's see if I can make it a little more clear.
Or maybe fuck off spray. It's either fuck off or it's definitely fuck off. Hold
Yeah,
on,
it is.
let
I think
me
it's
see if I
spray.
can zoom in on my phone. Hold on a minute.
That is fucking funny.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
the
off
kind of
spray.
drama I want to listen to. Reality
Right.
going off on somebody, not people's kids and all the fucking shit. No, bro.
No, right.
Or
Like,
cases.
you know,
It's
yeah.
fuck off, right? Look at my avatar. I ain't
Read
affording
my
you the
avatar,
time of day.
bitch. Reality ain't fucking around today.
No, girl.
If she could, the next thing you know, she's gonna say, "I ain't the one or the two."
Seriously. Here we go.
Acceptable.
Hey, Smiley.
Not
Good to see
acceptable.
you. Catch me if you can. Good to see you. It's so good to see all of you. amazing
Meanwhile,
people in here
Brittany's
today.
taking
Thank you
roll.
for joining us. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to multitask.
Yeah.
Reality's off on a sermon, on a soliloquy, and Beej is over here taking attendance.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Check here.
Read
Here we
my
go.
avatar.
BW
Fuck
is
off
going
spray.
to
Hey
have
y'all, how's it going, Smiley? It's wonderful to see you. Beej.
Are you listening? No, she ain't listening to her.
No, she's not.
Same way with Craig.
Go live every day. She's got a new lawyer bill to pay. Oh yeah.
I was just touching on that.
You mean she's got gas to pay for that RV she's got?
That's hard.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Are you saying that my dog
Okay, I don't know shit about the RV, and I don't care about that. Why the fuck do you care if she has an RV? But anyways, you're complaining that she has lawyer bills when you are the one who has like took her to court and like, I mean,
P.S. Aren't you the one who's now who the judge has determined is going to pay those lawyer bills? Just saying.
no joke. Yeah, now. But like, bro, seriously, you don't even think about that as you're complaining, oh, she's getting, money for attorney. You have to get an attorney. Well, I mean, when you take somebody to court, they should get an attorney.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I
It's like showing up to a battle of wits unarmed.
Doesn't this
Showing up to a what?
A battle of wits unarmed.
Yeah. Seriously.
guy like boast about how intelligent he is and how he knows so much?
Does he boast
you might
about
want to go do
that?
some research and foot him. I'd be embarrassed. I would be ashamed, honestly, to speak on anybody's kids like that.
There's more, sadly.
You know, I mean, like, really, you're gonna sit there and just let this fucking person mistreat a child, and you're gonna give this one a super chat and a view and like, they're liking that? There's no excuse. This is no excuse at all, man. And BJ's like,
And then it gives into the clip that we've been hearing, which but yeah, the attorney stuff, bro. Oh, I was gonna get loud. Wait, let's hear the end of that.
Let's hear it
again. Okay.
Oh, here comes the cap. Reality's busting a cap locks in the closed captions.
Okay, because there's more to this one. You know what I mean? A little bit more. Okay, here we go.
They're speaking on a character that they have made up and created for outrage.
Don't tell me to pipe down. Don't you fucking tell me to pipe down. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Nobody else will speak up on it. I will. You don't like it? Fucking leave. Kick rocks. This is gross. This is an innocent baby. She's not being abused.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but we do. I know it's upsetting, but we got to remember people. They got headphones on, like earbuds.
We got to remember.
I know it's upsetting.
I already gave the warning to take the earbuds out, though, sweetie. I did. I said I was going to get loud.
It is. I mean, this is.
I've seen the baby. I've seen her. She's precious. She doesn't need this upon her. Brittany doesn't need this either.
That's the crazy part.
Oh my God.
It's people that actually know about
just
it.
do a good old
that's
rebuking,
where it gets
Beach.
really
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I rebuke you.
frustrating because you know for a fact that's not happening.
I'm done.
Garbage girl. I'm sorry, y'all. Garbage girl said she did give warning.
I did give warning. I'm tired of this. It's really starting to upset me now that people want to sit here and try to shut me down. It's wrong.
It is
He
wrong.
needs an RO against him. He's a creep.
He really is. I mean, this
for
isn't
the
normal
love of
behavior
Pete.
at all. It's absolutely not normal. Disgusting. And then it's the lies. All lies. Jiggy, if there's a way to stop him, I will. I mean, I have no
We're
problem.
going to help you too. I know I am.
She wrote on there, yes, Brittany, like the lie about her granny fraudulently spending her lawyer money on an RV or spending lawyer money. I don't know if she said that. We just heard the comment about the RV. But
Yeah.
dude, you know how much her attorney costs because you're getting the bill, girl. So
Yikes on bikes.
yeah, I wouldn't even. Why are you even talking about that? You're in the middle.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't get
God.
it. I don't get it. The litigation for the declaratory judgment that is resolved. Okay. But the other situation in Pennsylvania is not resolved. You are still, no matter how many times you want to deny, lie, and cry about it, it's happening. You're still involved in litigation. I mean, I will never get this. I will
And
never
about
ever
to-
get this.
Aren't they about to have court about the damages? And
If
like,
if I understand that correctly, yes.
so, shut up about like, what are you doing, bro? But anyway, all right. Now, the web sleuths. We have been talking about it, not just about this, about many things with her, to be honest. Now we're switching gears to another. That's who we're going to be talking about. So, okay. she's been doing a lot of shit that's been getting coverage. People have been talking about the 24-hour stream because Kresha has asked her not to do it. The way I understand it, I would imagine that that Kay and Larry are also unhappy with that. They've already been exploited enough. They've been used all to hell, all of them. Building a whole platform for old Lauren over there. They don't want it to be made a joke out of their loved ones, last days. And the way that it goes is in the Lori Vallow case, after Chad and Lori killed all the people they killed, they were saying the world was ending on this specific date. Now, Web Sleuths has a 24-hour party for that date. It was initially to rub it in their face, that the world wasn't ending, but it's become this like kind of making a joke of it. So that's one thing she's getting called out for, but not just that, a bunch of other stuff too. Money, asking for money for the website, all kinds of shit. So
hold on a
go
second.
ahead, Bendy.
Body, since Crush is organizing her own 24-hour stream, has she scheduled it yet? And because if she has, I will go right now to her channel and get it and share it, because I would support that. I do not, I will never support, if the family comes to you and they say, look, no. If they said it to me, I would say, you know what? I thought it was a good idea. I recognize that it's not something you want and they are your family. I will respect your wishes and I wouldn't do it. I would be, okay, buddy. Thank you, babe. I do have a way to contact Kresha. Maybe I'll reach out to her. I would absolutely, I would help with that. I don't know if I'm the right person to like facilitate, but I mean, like actually be a part of it in that way. But I would definitely do my part sharing it out and helping out in any way I can.
Me too. And even just sharing it, whatever.
Yeah,
definitely. So, okay, I have these videos saved. Let's go to this one first. This is just her, just a quick clip. And then I have a, like a 3-minute
for
video.
the love of Pete. Why are we, this is 2026. 2015 called and they want their motherfucking statement necklace back. See,
It reminds me
that's
of
the
like
kind of
some
shit
the
you
jewelry I used to play with of my mom's when I was a kid. Like some of
Yeah.
her work stuff for being a secretary. She had all these different colored, like big beaded necklaces and stuff. But yeah,
Wolfie, cover your ears. Earmuffs
she's
for
not in here
Wolfie.
anymore.
Okay, good.
She left.
It reminds me of the statement necklaces Stassi Schroeder used to wear on Vanderpump Rules.
Are BJ and Web Sleuths related? It's crazy how common it actually is for people to just grift, beg for money, like to all the time from their audience. It's scary, honestly. It happens a lot.
That is a
But-
very busy background. I'm very distracted.
All right.
I'm going to find it very difficult to focus on the words coming out of her
Quick
mouth.
one.
This is going to be
But-
very difficult.
Here, it might even be in the longer one, but here we go.
Oh God, I don't even want to go into this other thing because
It's
we're having a good
quick.
time, Stacey.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys, give me a minute. This is so upsetting. Stacey knows how upset I got. And
Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. I'm
This
sorry.
is so upsetting.
and when I get upset like that, Stacey she goes, yeah. You know, she's making a sandwich, yeah. But
Mm.
even Stacey got upset
Yeah.
because it's that bad. I'm gonna read the definition of defamation one more time. And I think you all know how much I despise talking about drama because I don't do it. I don't listen to it. I don't know about it. I don't concern myself with it.
Oh, this has gone beyond drama.
Way beyond. So let me right now read you the definition of defamation. Here we go. Defamation is a false statement of fact presented as truth that harms a person's or organization. So
That's
God, I don't
it
even want to
with
go into
that
this other
one.
thing because we're having a
Oh God. Now let's go to the longer clip. Hold on. Oh, where did it go?
I don't dislike Stassi, Miss Mamakins. In the beginning, I liked her a lot. Then she said some things in the last season that she was on that not a fan of. not a fan of. But I see that she does have a new show on Hulu, and hopefully she's learned her lesson and grown and apologized, learned better, and now is doing better. That's all I can hope for.
Sounds like Spanish to me. I don't understand it. I've heard it when I took Spanish class.
See, you
for
ain't
years
living
and
your
from my
life
family
right.
that-
You ain't living your life right. There's movies you ain't seen. There's reality shows you ain't watched. I'm gonna have to get you all the way put together, Allie.
I know a little bit of it. I've heard a little bit of it, but don't know it like that. You know what I mean? It just sounds like another language that maybe I've heard here and there when you talk about it. So, but a little bit says, I'm sure Burger King or telemarketing place is hiring. Dude, seriously. Like I could not see you getting online and bet. You just, I could not do it either.
No, I would sell a kidney. I would
blood or plasma.
Blood,
or whatever.
plasma. I can't do plasma because I had epilepsy as a kid, but I would do anything. Wash cars, clean houses. I would do anything. Whatever I had to do, I would hustle. I'm a hustler. I would hustle.
Absolutely.
I like this whole Stacy / executive producer. This is my fucking YouTube. You know, they give these channels away to anybody with a fucking Gmail account, right?
Well, it's not just YouTube, Jen. They have the website, you know.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Oh, I was looking
Allie,
to see.
I'm going to change my thing right now. I'm going to be your executive producer for this show. Please hold.
Okay. Now I'm going to share the link. This comes from Jay. She's the one who clipped it. She's been covering it. I don't know why I thought I was on Web Sleuth's channel for a second. I was going to see how big her channel is. Does anybody know? Here's
Let
the
me
clip
look
to
it
the
up.
video we're watching.
I'll find it for you. Un momentito, por
Executive
favor.
producer. Bro. Helping you plan a live about the new, like, I don't know.
I'm just up here talking shit, executive producing the laughs.
Executive. Hold on. Let me go to our little things here. Executive producer. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate all your help.
No problem. You know me. I'm a giver. Giving motherfuckers
I believe the
a hard
24-hour
time.
live is this Thursday. And
That's what I
and
thought.
Nonsense are coordinated at. I don't see a post about it yet, though. Yeah, I'm here for
48.
that. Not
48.8 thousand.
okay. Okay. I mean, decent sized channel,
That's a
but
decent size, but not necessary.
she's
How you
on
have it-
StreamYard.
How do you? Thank you. You're on StreamYard, number one. You still have technical and audio issues. Just I know that's petty and assholey. Let me just be. I don't
No,
like
it's
how
all right.
she's.
It's funny.
I don't.
No.
Oh. Is she
What?
saying this? Is she talking about Carolyn Hurtado?
I
Carolina
guess so.
Hurtado? She's a subscriber of ours. She was very, she used to come to all of our Letitia chats. And
Oh, wow.
she followed Sarah Boone with me, Carolina Hurtado. She's very, very sweet. So I can't imagine. What you finna say, Trisha? From
Well, here
Web
we go.
Salutes.
Let's see. You're calling her a troll, I think, but here we go.
You guys, it's Carolyn Hurtado. Okay, Carolyn Hurtado.
What was that?
Please leave. I didn't want you here.
Is that the Dibuk?
Oh no.
Not from us, from her. That came
Fucking
from her.
evil demon. Yeah.
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 Here
Okay,
comes
here we
the
go.
Dybbuk.
Let's hear it again.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's somebody. You guys, it's Carolyn Hurtado. Okay, Carolyn Hurtado.
Okay.
Please leave. I don't want you here. You are not. I've seen the things you've said, and it's disgusting. I'm just going to ask you to leave.
Wait. Yes, you're right. I know who
It's
you're
Carolina
talking about.
Hurtado.
Yes.
And here's the thing. I know Carolina's name, okay? I know
Yes.
that she doesn't, obviously, and it's even though it's in her chat. So I'm over here reading. It sounded like a burp, if I'm being honest. A burp or a demon. So only two explanations, buddy. Not a bear. Not
Oh my
a snoring
God.
dog. It's one
I
of
always
two
say
things.
Carolina
It's
Hurtado.
Carolina Hurtado.
But yeah, oh my God.
But bottom line is there's two choices. You can choose A or B. It's either a burp or it's a demon. That's it.
Websleys, you better leave her alone. I don't even know what she said. I'm just kidding. But come on, you're yelling at chatters and calling them out by name, bro. That's not cool.
And I've seen what you've said, and it's disgusting. I'm just going to ask you to leave.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay.
Oh.
And, just get out. Just get out. Hold on just a second. This gives me a chance, everybody. Hang on.
It's her pug, I think.
The defamation isn't covered under the First Amendment. So there's freedom of speech, but then not when it goes into criminal territory.
Exactly.
The defamation.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not criminal.
It's really,
Exactly.
really.
We're
Are
true
we really
primers.
are we gonna really
Seriously.
go through this again?
Oh God.
I mean,
It's all
seriously?
of 'em. Oh my God. Oh.
I can't do it. What the hell?
When it goes into criminal territory. Exactly.
That's
What?
right. Allie,
You're in.
I love you. Can I just say that first? Because okay,
love you
but I'm
too.
going to tell you right now, if some fucked up ass shit like that came out of your mouth, is there any way that you could see me being like, that's right? Hell no.
No.
And if some fucked up shit like that came out of my mouth, Allie would be like, Jen.
Yes. Oh my God. You don't just go, yeah, exactly. Are you listening to her or do you guys?
Right.
This is executive producer of a big true crime channel and website platform.
What's wrong? Why, what is, I don't understand this phenomenon that has started to occur on YouTube. I don't like it. Okay. I don't like it that people are under the assumption or impression that friends agree on everything on all the time. Allie and I have fantastic conversations, talk about a lot of stuff. We don't always see things the same way. We disagree. Does that mean that as soon as I hang up that phone, I'm fixing to start a live and just trash her, just, read her for absolute filth? No. Does that mean I like her less? No, I actually respect Allie more for saying what she feels and disagreeing with me. I don't want an echo chamber or a bunch of yes men. That's boring. That's boring conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And we've had times we really disagreed and told each other not nice truths. That's what you do for your friends. Cause
you do.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes sometimes, when, you won't know this, Allie, but the chat might, remember when Sheree said, who gonna check me, boo? Your friends. Allie gonna check you, boo. Because Allie has checked me before and I needed it.
But same for you. It's true. That's so funny.
It's what we're supposed to, it's what friends do.
Yes. That's so true. I don't want friends that won't do it. Matter of fact, I need my friends to be honest with me and real. Don't let me go out with looking like a fool with lipstick on my teeth, my skirt up in my underwear and shit.
Right.
Come on.
Right. Toilet paper on my shoe, coming to you and being like, does this outfit make me, make my butt look big? No, bitch, your butt's just big. It wouldn't matter what outfit you put on. That's that's a friend.
Yeah. True. Exactly. Like, I'm sorry. They're exactly still in my head.
Exactly. Yes. Everything you just said, I co-sign it 1,000,000.
1,000,000. Okay, here we go.
Slander and libel isn't covered under freedom of
that's
speech.
civil,
Right,
not
exactly.
criminal. She wrote.
Alert. And Carolyn caught us a troll.
Troll alert.
Somebody that was in our chat, never had a problem with her.
Oh my
and then, somebody the other day
God.
sent me a bunch of things that Carolyn had said, and it's crazy, it's cruel, and it's a lie, and it's harmful, and it's defamation.
And it's psychotic.
And
What'd
it's
she
just
say?
crazy
Tell
shit.
us about it.
Complete crazy.
You've called her,
exactly.
you've
And you
called
don't know what you're talking
her
about, Carolyn. You're not welcome here.
crazy, psychotic, criminal.
Yeah.
Ma'am. Who gonna check you, boo? Me.
Thank you, Solo Angel Mom.
For the love of Pete.
My God.
I think
She's allowed an opinion. I'm sure she
She
just gave her
is.
opinion about the shit you're doing.
exactly. And I'll say this. What I know from my own experience with Carolina is that she cares about the victims. She was always, when I was covering Sarah Boone, yeah, we all poke fun and talk shit on Sarah Boone, right? But Carolina also spoke up a lot in defense of George, the victim in that situation. He's the one who lost his life. He's the one that was, zipped up in a fucking suitcase. And if she said anything, I'm sure that it had to do with, something surrounding the way she felt that Webb Sluice was treating the victims of crime. And I don't know her to be, it's never been my experience in my chat, in Allie's chat, and I've seen her in many other chats. I've never, ever, ever, and this is how you do it, Justin. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen Carolina Hurtado be any of the things that Webb Sluice over here and her executive producer are accusing her of. And by the way, announcing a troll is so lame.
Yeah, but you're literally calling her out so
Yeah.
that other people will attack her or something. Because why
Exactly.
else would you go, oh, here's one?
Exactly. And then you play your little troll clip. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend the energy to ban you, but I do want to call you out. And we are nothing but kind to you, Carolyn.
Fucking
Nothing but kind to you.
subscribe.
And we have just gone
Oh
on
my
to.
God.
And you know what? Here's the thing. At some point, all of this is going to end, and it's not going to end well for the people that were spreading these this rumor and hatred. And so there you go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's not the troll. Here, let me get this here. Yeah, if I remember.
You're not.
correctly,
I'm not going to
again, I'm not
expend
sure
the
if
energy
everyone
to
Hurtado
ban
asked
you,
to
but
be
I'm
mocked.
just going to talk hellish shit from up here on my panel.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Which takes more energy.
Exactly.
But okay.
And we didn't need them on at the time. And I said no. And then shortly after that, she went nuts. So anyway, thank you, Sparkle14321. Thank you so much. Cancel out the troll. Thank you. Thank you. So
Oh my God.
word nerd. Don't be. Yeah. Yeah. Carolyn, I called you a troll. In my opinion, you're a troll. Because you're in here you're in here just trying to cause drama. So there you go.
No, you said she was crazy, spreading
Carolyn, that could be.
hatred
I
and
thought you asked me
defamation.
I told you,
And
I told you,
psychotic.
maybe that's
She
say,
said
but you didn't know
psychotic.
I can't remember.
Oh my God. Not just that she's in here causing trouble when she gets there. Oh, you're in here causing trouble.
Now she's got to go into her search. Now she's got to go into, you know what? Maybe Carolina did offer to be a mod, right? Maybe she didn't, sometimes you don't, you got to watch a creator for a minute for a while. And maybe your initial impression of a creator, initially you're like, oh, this person's all right. I like what they're about. I see where, and maybe that's what she did. And then she was like, oh no. Maybe she found out all the things that, you pulled with, your pal Lauren. And maybe she was like, you know what? Not for me. She's allowed to do that.
Yep. And if you are putting yourself out there, people are going to criticize you, period. You should know that by now. You just haven't got it like this because people are not happy with something you're actually doing. And that's just that. And you're starting to get called out for all these little things that people didn't even realize you were doing. Look here, Kim says, honestly, I think she should have been called out a long time ago. And there's a lot of shit, honestly, that's being talked about. I'm sure you've seen it, Bendy. Have you? Like all the different stuff.
I've seen some stuff, yeah. But
yeah,
sometimes some of it I really like Crusha. And Crusha has been really kind to me and paid me a really high compliment. She liked the Melanie Gibb roast that me and Dr. B did. And she said it made her laugh and it brought some levity. And that's a huge compliment. And and then when I found out that the way that she was treated, and then also the way that her mother was treated, and the way that it made me feel some type of way. And ever since then, it's very difficult. Like, I'll listen when Amber's covering it, ATS News, but because she does it,
drop their link.
She does it in real small doses. I would not go in. In fact, like Amber and I were talking about this not long ago. I still have not watched that 9-hour live Lauren did. I cannot do it. I just can't.
Wow. Well, you know, I don't watch a lot of this stuff. I'm just saying, I know she's being called out for all kinds of stuff. Now, I've seen some of it, but a lot of it I just see in my feed, and I know it's happening. And it's not just a 24-hour thing. There's a lot of things people are picking apart now. I'm seeing it pretty frequently. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
here is Amber's link, though. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna body. It's too much for me. Like, it's so. I don't really handle emotions well. Okay, like I'm not. I get uncomfortable when people cry, but when they cry and they're not even actually crying, like it's a Real Housewife cry where they're just making the noises and no tears are coming out, then I just get pissed. And I ain't gonna put myself through that. I'm gonna be 50 at the beginning of next year. Okay. I'm not trying to add additional wrinkles. I really am not. I don't have wrinkles now. And I don't want to, I know I'm going to get some at some point, but I'm not trying to encourage those motherfuckers. I am definitely not.
Okay. Here we go. Whoa.
Remember? But again, I never had a problem with you until you went into these chats and I'm reading this stuff and I'm like, oh my God. This is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, you're a troll.
Wait, until you went into what chats?
But again, I never had a problem with you until you went into these chats and I'm reading this stuff and I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Why are
absolutely
we?
crazy. Yeah,
why
you're
are
a troll.
creators? Why do creators do this?
Clock people in other chats?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. First of all, it's a huge waste of time. You know, okay, let's say, just because I see Coffee and Skeletons right now. Let's say Coffee and Skeletons, I said something in this live and she felt some type of way about it, right? So she goes in, I don't know, Jones's chat and said, that Bindi, she really pissed me off. What a fucking bitch she was today, right? If I'm not in Jones's chat and I don't see it, I don't need to know about it. She's allowed to feel how she feels.
Yeah.
I probably was, maybe I didn't intend to come across that way and I did, but regardless, she's allowed to feel how she feels. I don't know.
I'm with you.
No patience for that.
I'm with you. I think it's ridiculous. People are allowed to not only feel how they feel, but how much time do you have on your hands? Like, you're following around and judging what they say about judging, like them judging other stuff or you know what I mean? I just don't, I don't know. I'm not saying it's like stalker behavior, but it's creepy. It's weird. Don't do it to people. Let them feel how they feel. Also, you can't control people. It's not a cute look, like, for real. Oh, in these other chats, I don't know. It's just like, what do you think? You look stupid. Sorry. I hate that.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I just never understand people that just
I get calling somebody out if it's a disgustingly low comment and maybe it's somebody you know or something. But calling out subscribers and reading chats and then pointing out whose chats they go in and stuff, it's just not cool. It's just not. There's that power dynamic. They don't have a platform. It's something that used to be like a common thing that was just not cool to do. You know what I mean? And
it was one of the things. YouTube has changed. Okay, not YouTube itself, but the users and what's acceptable amongst the communities has definitely changed on YouTube. Calling out subscribers, like, it would be one thing if they were in your chat and they said something to you and you addressed a comment that they made that they were addressing to you, like you're having a back and forth, and you could offer them a link if you're that kind of creator and they could come up and talk about it, or you could just argue back and forth. That's one thing. But clocking people and being in other chats, I think when I was in high school, attendance was mandatory. They took attendance every single day. I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now. You know, there are people that that I will pop in their chats when I feel like it, if I feel like it. Do you know what I mean? And it goes both ways. And I don't think that I should be judged, critiqued, criticized, or unsubscribed from because I happen to be in a chat of a creator you're fighting with.
Yeah.
I don't have, it's not my job or responsibility to take on other people's beefs. Now, there are some circumstances I understand where people, you know, like we can disagree on pizza toppings, right? Some people think pizza is perfectly acceptable to be putting, or pineapple is perfectly acceptable to put on a pizza, right? Some people don't. A hard line for me that's not debatable is if you're a fucking racist, or a homophobic or transphobic. I'm not going to put up with any of that shit, right? But you won't see me in those chats anyways. It's not an issue. I'm just over it.
Also, not always is somebody chatting somewhere because they support that creator.
Right.
A lot of times it's people pushing back on that creator, specifically in like the LCU drama community, but also everywhere.
Right.
There will be people in the chats pushing back on the creator, or maybe they're just there to chat with the other chatters or whatever. There's a bunch of different fucking reasons.
Sometimes on that day, they're talking about something that interests me. And I would like to say something. I want to be part of the conversation.
Oh, I've commented places to be part of the conversation, but specifically to push back.
Sometimes
you know what I mean?
push back. Sometimes I am agreeing or asking questions. But you know what? People around these parts act like talking in a chat is tantamount to a motherfucking gang initiation. Once you chat in the chat, you're there for life. It's not that deep for me.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else she has to say about this.
To hurt others.
Oh my God.
Instead of help. So I'll never get it.
I can't even read what she's saying after the things she said. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. You can go, Carolyn. I'm not going to address you anymore. I've addressed you enough. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya.
Oh, did you block her? Then you got the energy. Oh, yep. Look, got the energy to do it.
Now she's clicking.
Again, you guys don't ban her. Just let her go.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
thank you. But again, I think she came here to impress the bosses, you know, in my opinion. So there you go. Let's see here.
We're down a layer. You done pissed
Are there any
her
other
off.
trolls, or was it just Carolyn?
Somebody said there was another one.
Yeah,
but
I didn't see
find
it.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Let's see. It's not chatting with Kathy B, is it?
Yeah, well, that was removed. I don't know if that was intentional.
No, echo chamber here. Is that the one? See, to me, I can't see if it's been removed because I'm looking at StreamYard. So was that one removed?
I don't see that one removed.
Oh my God.
See, I don't know if that was a.
Let me look at what you're looking at.
Okay,
I'm looking at
Oh
YouTube.
my God.
It's just
How
chatting with Kathy
hard
B. It
is
says
it
echo
to
chamber
work
here at Carolyn
StreamYard?
and it has a heart.
Look,
So-
hold on, Allie. Let me help you out here, Toots. One of you look at StreamYard. The other person look at a phone. How about that? Or open up
Has that been
another
removed?
window. Allie, is Kiwi Mate still talking? I can't see. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
This is like, what are you doing? Come on, man.
Oh my God. I have
Like,
laughed
I know
so much.
I bumble around sometimes, and especially when there's been a long period of me not having been live, and I know that sometimes I go off on like I take 27. I use 27,000 extra words when I could have just used 4 to make a comment when I'm speaking. I know I do that. Like, I'm aware of my faults. But Jesus fuck. This is not that.
No, I love your words.
Thank you.
It's
I'm too
all right.
wordy sometimes. Sometimes I say I go back and watch myself and I'm like, Jesus fuck, Jen, get to the point.
Oh, I
Even
hate
Alice looks over at me and she's like, you're right.
No, but
Mac don't say
seriously,
nothing because he's like, just get me a snack. I don't care. Talk as much as you want.
do not watch yourself like that. I will, to make sure there's no mistakes, but I hate it. I've gotten more used to it now, obviously, over the years. But like, you're gonna find all these little problems and critiques. You know what I mean?
Yes. But I noticed, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I noticed that sometimes the hosts' mics are very loud relative to what they're showing. And I went back to watch mine because I find that so annoying. Like if I'm trying to watch something and I have to continue to adjust the volume because I can't hear what they're playing on their screen, but if I turn that up, then they're way too loud. So I went back to watch, and I don't know what causes that, but I go back to watch for stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did go
Never
back
say
and
never.
listen to myself sing on the last time we were live. You know, the Mary Jane song.
Oh, you did?
I did, because I couldn't remember what I said, and I was like, did I even sing those lyrics right? That was what was really stuck in my craw. I don't like getting lyrics wrong, so I went back and listened to what I sang, and I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with you? Why do you think you can sing? You cannot. Anyway,
Okay,
sorry.
well, no, it's okay. I just needed a drink because I'm getting cotton mouth. But Never Say Never said, isn't she trying to get some sweet lady's money who passed away? I know there is a situation, like a, what do you call it? Probate. I don't know. I know there is a situation being talked about. I don't know if it's true. I don't know the details of it. I actually think it might even be a few years past or something. But
Yeah, there's
again,
some
I
kind of
don't know the details.
situation with some type of probate, like you said.
Yeah, I just don't want to speak on it because what I know, I'm not even sure about. But you know, there's something going on. Maybe if Lil Red mentioned she knew about it, maybe she can like tell us
Yeah.
where to find more information, like a
Help us
creator who's,
out.
because somebody was playing maybe the hearings or talking about the court stuff. I don't know. I saw something, but I can't remember where.
Okay.
Okay. So in the chat, the chatter that just said, yes, it's gross. So maybe she knows a source. That's what I
Okay.
would look for more
Okay.
information, sources. Okay. So Bendy, we only got like 20 seconds left. You ready?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, no, sorry. Oh yeah, okay.
You guys are live,
Yeah, I see
bro.
it.
Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't care. I don't care.
You don't?
Yeah,
seems
nothing
like you
says
care.
I don't care like you singing it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Get the for the love of Pete.
Dude, these people are seriously like, I think Horror Cows is the best, like a lol cow you laugh at. The true crime aspect, it's just the best. It's funny. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Are you kidding me? And also it's disturbing and bullshit at times. So that's another thing, but it's just like
I can't handle the amount of
Something else,
necklaces
lady.
she's wearing. That's way too much.
Something else, lady. Something else.
Wow.
But okay, so I guess that's my last clip.
That's it.
Bendy.
That's all.
Dude, I'm so glad you came up. I
for having
literally
me.
thought about asking you, but I thought, because I remember last week I think you had the little one during the week, like
I
Tuesday
do.
through Friday or something.
I do, but
Oh my God.
so this is my week that I have her 4 days, then a day off, then 4 days. But you guys, she's at the hospital right now. They
no.
couldn't get her heart rate down, and they have it under last night. So the kids took her to the hospital, and she's at the children's hospital. And they did some
Oh my gosh, Bendy.
some testing, and her lung disease has progressed, and they want to do a bronchoscopy on her lungs. And they think that she's got viral pneumonia. So they gave her, she was already on antibiotics. Yeah. So just keep, just fingers crossed that, we knew that her lung disease was going to progress. We were told this a long time ago, and it's going at a slow rate. So really, I just want her she wants to go to school so bad. And we just have like a couple of more weeks before school starts. So, even if she can't go all the way to 12th grade. Like maybe we have to homeschool her or whatever, get her a program or whatever. That's fine. But I just want her to have the experience, even if it's just for a semester or something. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bendy.
Oh, it's all right. This was a good distraction for me because I'm worried about her.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
would
like it,
be
you know, and
too.
I'm going to get the full rundown. And if anybody, I know that she's had an IV, that she does not like those at all. And I'm sure she's had to have her blood drawn, something else. And I taught her no me gusta too. So she says that. And so funny hearing her say it. But anyway,
You guys
I
are
know
besties, man. You're
we are
together all the
besties. We
time.
are
You
together
literally
all.
are besties.
We are together all the time. We are besties. And she's I'm gonna get the full rundown. And believe you me, she's gonna tell it. The nurse didn't do a good job on my blood draw, Granny. She'll tell it. She'll tell
Aw.
it. So just keep it, just pray for her. Just, I just want her
Yeah.
to be, she wants to go to school so bad. She's got her little backpack, you guys. It's so cute.
Oh my
She's
gosh. When does it start there?
the 13th. She's got she's got two new pairs of shoes. Very excited. She picked them out herself. She's got and she's got all of her little school supplies, her lunchbox, all the things. She's very, very
Oh
excited.
my
Although she
goodness.
said to me, but Granny, when I'm at school all day, what's going to happen to you? And I said, well, I'm going to do all the things that I do when you're here, right? I'll cover trials and stuff like that. And then I'll just wait for you to get home so you can tell me all about all the things you learned that day and all the gossip from kindergarten. I can't wait.
Oh my God, how cute. Oh my gosh.
She's 5. Never say never. She's 5. But thank you guys. I see the hearts.
She's
and
so
stuff in the
precious.
chat. I appreciate it. So, yeah.
Well, I hope that hopefully the antibiotics and stuff take care of the pneumonia, which must have been what was getting her heart rate up.
Yeah.
And that's got to be tough when you've got your lung, any kind of lung thing going on. But once she's done with that, IV antibiotics are strong as they're
are.
beast,
Yeah,
so
they
hopefully within a couple of days she'll be good to go.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kindergarten gossip is the best.
Oh, I can hardly wait. When all my kids were little, not the boys don't come home with gossip the same way that the girls do, but when I remember Minnie Bendy, when she would come home from kindergarten and from elementary school, and she'd be like, Mom, you will not believe what so-and-so did today. And I would be like, what did they do? So, yeah.
That's funny. Well, yeah, send your love, prayers, good vibes, all the things.
All the good jujus, please, for little Chicky Nuggy
Chicky
Pop Pie
Nuggy.
Esquire.
Yeah, and I'm so glad this could distract
you.
you because it was fun. I'm glad that it distracted me from all the number one, busyness in my own life. I'm just busy and stressed and exhausted so much. But then when you do try to chill out and find out what's going on, it's so fucking stressful and heavy.
Yeah.
And although, ROs and shit, they're serious, it was just more lighthearted, and I liked being able to kind of laugh at the goofiness, and with her,
Right.
with this one here,
Yes.
and her ridiculousness.
With her,
so
reading the actual definition of defamation and applying it wrong. That's my favorite.
no
That's my
joke, it's
favorite.
criminal.
You're
Exactly.
you're schooling somebody and you get it wrong.
Yeah. Good Lord. And this is who reports on true crime. Matter of fact, part of all the mess with Sebastian's case as well. They had to get their hands in it too. They had both the parents
they sure
on.
did. I played that clip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We played that.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it. It was just so, oh my God. Like I said, what not to do. It's just really fucking, it's bullshit, all of it. And then this stuff lately, I don't know, just
it's
depressing.
It is depressing. And to know that this isn't the first time, it won't be the last time, that there's no real way. or that I can figure out, and maybe I'm just being a little bit not what's the opposite? I'm usually realistic, but what's the opposite of optimistic? Pessimistic.
Oh yeah.
And feeling pessimistic about this particular situation. I'm sure that there is a solution, but you know what? I'm not gonna. I don't. My brain doesn't want to work on that right now.
Okay. You guys, I'm dropping Jen's link. She talked about more about Seth's, like the lawsuits and his interviews, talking about them. Oh my gosh, you were on forever. I cannot believe I didn't see it till it was over. I tried to share it.
It took a long time to get through it.
Yeah, you're never on that long unless it's a trial, and I can't believe YouTube didn't recommend it till after.
Yeah, at least they recommended it.
Go.
Thanks, YouTube.
I
just feel like there were a lot of. I will say this. I think that Seth on his own panel is a little bit more open and unfettered than he is with Jennifer Coffindaffer. It wasn't a bad interview. I wouldn't say that. It's just that he goes into a little bit more detail. I think there was a lot. I think he was distracted because there was audio issues, which would have been resolved if one of them would have either muted when the other one was talking or put in headphones. But it was just every once in a while. But yeah. So
I'm glad that you covered it seriously, and I know that you do it with respect and stuff, but yeah, it's really depressing seeing what's happened with that and how far reaching and wide. And even if you think about, I talked about Nancy Grace on my main channel a few weeks ago, and she was talking about Letitia's thing, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even someone that large getting shit wrong, spreading misinformation, it's just crazy. She's salacious, just like what happened with
she's
Sebastian's
the OG
case.
of it all, because and the fact is, people look to Nancy Grace, where they did. I don't know who does this now, but at one point in time, the reason that people looked to Nancy Grace, if you get past the big hair and all that, and she has a Southern drawl, but it's, she plays it up a little bit for the show or whatever. You move past all the performative aspects of it, right? People look to her, particularly with What to Expect, because in these cases, because she's an attorney, and not only is she an attorney, she's a prosecutor and a victim. And so people looked at her for that, because of that. And then to hear her misrepresent and misinform the public on just exactly what's going on with Letitia's trial, or getting her conviction overturned.
She's getting out.
Why
That's
the
what
fuck
she said over and over.
is
It's
she brand new?
Me?
Nancy, how many cases have you had that have been turned over on appeal? Every prosecutor has gotten at least one. And damn right well, they're not going anywhere. It doesn't matter that her conviction was
shock
overturned.
factor.
Exactly. The charge is still there. She is not eligible for bail.
It's ridiculous. Me too, a little bit. I watched her back then too, during Top Mom, and also that girl that went missing at the concert. Oh my gosh, there was two of them. The guy killed two of them. The girl that went missing at the Metallica concert, and the Hannah Grace or whatever that was running. Remember, he had the big guy. He was a football coach or something. Yeah, and her and Ashley Banfield came on at 7. Nancy came on at 8. I watched them every night back in the day around that time. Well, probably around 2010, 2011. I think it's when that stuff started happening. When did Casey happen? It was 2008 to 2011, right? Or
that sounds. I feel like that sounds about right. I know 2008 because I know that
So it was
Minnie-
during that.
Yeah, Minnie Bindi was little when that happened. And she's close in age to
Top mom.
to Kaylee. And I kept looking at that picture of Kaylee and thinking, what the hell is wrong with you, Casey Anthony?
Yeah. Nancy had Belvin Perry on her show not long ago because Casey's coming out with a book, a memoir, which part of it might be on Substack. It's not clear really because it's said both ways. But anyways, yeah, she's being super political and telling her story as well. And that's what her whole, And Judge Belvin Perry went on Nancy Grace and was like, she's full of shit.
Yeah, you already told your story, ho. You told it at your trial. Now shut up.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's crazy because it's just all about the shock factor, how salacious you can be. It's gross. But anyway, I'm so glad you came on with me, Jen. I'm getting sleepy and you're yawning right when I said that. Starting to lose my voice a little bit.
I need me.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. And you guys, please check out her live. And thank you guys in the chat for being here. I hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you soon in a few days when there's something to talk about or whatever. Bye, Bindi. Bye, you guys.
Bye, everybody.